Good evening, and welcome to the Day 3 Guys podcast. We are thrilled to have you.
Welcome back to the Day 3 Guys pod. I'm Gabe, JP, Nick, Matt. I would characterize this football weekend as chaotic.
It was.
That's
sad, the least.
Sad times for some, happy for others, but we're back.
We are back. It wasn't a good weekend for picks.
No.
Not if you were going, at least, for the favorites. In today's episode, it's episode 9. The boys are 9 weeks in. That's like over 2 months. That's pretty good.
Solid.
It's pretty good routine every Tuesday. But in episode 9, we're going to be continuing our agendas. As always, we'll be recapping NFL Week 5 matchups. We'll be talking about the last of the undefeateds going down, a few teams getting on the board with their first victories, and a few crazy nail-biters down the stretch. And Mr. Irrelevant will be talking his Mr. Irrelevant of the week. And we, of course, will be crowning our Week 5 Day 3 Guy of the Week. We have some exciting NFL Week 6 matchups to touch on, as well as a super exciting weekend in college football's coming up. And as always, we'll be providing our picks on those during our Who's the Betta segment. We'll also be doing our NFL picks. And if you hang out towards the end of the pod, we will see if Mr. Irrelevant is a ball knower. He is currently 26-24, so staying above that 50% mark. We'll see if he can continue it today. But we hope you guys enjoy episode 9 of the Day 3 Guys. Boys, we're back. Agenda updates. I'm going to hold off because I might go for a little while.
Dangerous takes.
Yeah, this I might have some clip-worthy takes here, but
I say we start with the earliest game.
Okay, I was going to say
or
bye week. The bye week. I mean, what happened on the bye week? Did they win against the bye week?
They did win against the bye week.
Very nice.
All of the AFC North lost. Building ground. Baltimore drops another one, which is huge. 1-4, man.
Yeah.
1-4. Steelers are 3-1. It looks good on paper. We have been known to crumble in these scenarios, so I'm not really jumping to any conclusions. We got healthier. Alex Highsmith's coming back. Joey Porter's coming back. They said Jalen Ramsey and Calvin Austin might play. So getting healthier is a good bye week. AFC North lost. I'm happy.
Probably perfect time for a bye week, you'd think.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. I mean, and the Bengals 2-3 feels like a 0-5 right now. I mean, they're just in a bad place. But Joe Flacco
Newly acquired Joe Flacco.
New QB1 for the meantime could mean good things for fantasy. I'm not sure.
I'm going to say now they're probably going to beat us on Thursday night.
Really?
It's panning that way.
Next week.
We always do this. We're going to get a big win against the Browns and then just choke it against the Bengals on that Thursday
and
night.
Dylan Gabriel maybe elevates the Browns a little bit. I think I think Dylan Gabriel looks solid and it's this risk. Perfect timing is now QB2.
Yeah, that's what we're all waiting for.
Yeah. Is that what we're waiting for?
That's what I'm waiting for.
He's climbing the ranks.
He is.
I could not care less, honestly.
It just feels inevitable. Even though Dylan Gabriel, I feel like, has kind of earned that role. And I kind of like that he's, for the most part, stayed in the shadows, despite kind of being dealt a bad hand, being drafted where he was. And then having Shadur Sanders, of all people, being drafted in the same draft as him. Of course, all the attention
he's taking shots at Shadur. He's like openly taking shots
at
Shadur.
But, Shadur's staying humble. He's acting.
He's not even speaking, though.
Yeah, no, he's genuinely not speaking.
That's good. That's good leadership qualities there.
Mm-hmm. In all seriousness.
Presser when he said it's perfect timing. That was crazy.
That was
crazy.
Yeah. But, okay, so who's more childish in this scenario? Is it Shadur or is it Dylan Gabriel?
Both
rookie quarterbacks. Yeah. And now it's your whole room. And
Terrible
Bailey
vibes.
Zappy's on the practice squad. So it could be Zappy hours.
Zappy time.
He's going to have to carry the vibes in that room.
Now, imagine this scenario. TJ Watt gets in the backfield and Dylan Gabriel goes down, God forbid. And it's perfect timing. Is it perfect timing? Like, for real?
TJ, forgive me if I'm not scared.
I don't know, dude. Those Browns look pretty good.
You're one injury away when you're QB2, and I don't know if they've
look pretty good.
I mean,
they don't look. I will say they don't look terrible.
Well, let's let him talk about the game.
Yeah. Okay. Vikings. What's going on?
Wow. That was almost really bad. That the conversation would be completely different if we didn't go down and score at the end of that game. I wanna do the usual rant. But I'm just happy we got out with that win, to be honest. Perfect timing. Perfect timing coming out of that bye, or coming onto that bye with the win. I think now we can just kind of sit back, focus on getting guys like Van Ginkel, Cashman, getting the O-line healthy, and then hopefully getting JJ back. We got the
O-line.
Eagles, so
O-line's a big difference.
it is big. But yeah, getting Van Ginkel and Cashman back on defense will also help a lot of our problems. So yeah, I mean, look, I could sit here and say it was just a bad game, and we just came out. We got the win. It kind of was shades of the Steelers game. I kind of feel like, and in this situation, we just got our win. So yeah, I'm not gonna go on forever about it. I'm excited to kind of have these 2 weeks to kind of get healthy, and we got the Eagles not this week but next week. So we got 14 days to get it figured out.
Absolutely.
So, will JJ be back for that game?
We don't know yet. I think O'Connell's keeping it close to the chest. I mean, I think Carson had some scare there. Cam Akers with a touchdown pass. We could talk about that.
QB1 Cam Akers.
Do you want him back for the Eagles game?
My
could
gut
be-
tells me he'll be back.
Or it
I
could
don't think
be
they're going to throw him back there.
Really?
Against Philly. That's a bad way to bring him back.
I mean, it's a
Hey.
US. It's not. We're not going to Philly, which is good. I don't think we are, as far as I'm concerned.
But
But
I just want to say that it could be Carson Wentz revenge.
That's true. That is actually, I mean, you could say that as like kind of a little tidbit, but that could actually play a factor.
Mm-hmm.
And in a way, yeah, if you're not fully confident in JJ, performing well in that game, it's like, okay, well, we have a little revenge narrative and
Yeah.
we keep him in, and it's another week of recovery.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to force him in there. Didn't really think about that. It's a good point. So
Yeah.
do we want Wentz or McCarthy in there?
I hate to say it, we can just leave Wentz in for now. Don't rush it. Yeah, like there's no point in rushing it. No point putting him in that situation, because if we do end up putting him in, then the narrative is going to be, why put him in when he's injured and if he's still not 100%. So
it'll be sink or swim. You're throwing him to the wolves.
exactly. Which, I mean, I don't know. I would rather put the team first and give us an opportunity to win instead of making it all about him, because that's what it would be. The game would just turn into, is JJ going to sink or swim? I'd rather not do that. I'd rather just leave Wentz in there and see if we can get a win against the Eagles.
It is less.
Huge.
It's less of a distraction if you keep Wentz in there against a big game like that, rather than like, okay, how's our young quarterback, going to perform in a big game? Some young quarterbacks do perform well in big games.
Speaking of that,
no, I'm gonna go last.
I'm excited to hear about the fans.
No, I want to. What'd you say? You said some quarterbacks can perform well in good games.
Younger quarterbacks.
Young quarterbacks. Yeah, well, Tua cannot perform in any game, as what we've seen.
Tua wasn't that bad
from Sunday. No, I know, but the thing about Tua is that when it comes to the end of games, he just can't put it together. And I understand that we were up by 17 on Sunday, and we let the terrible Carolina Panthers come back on us.
Yeah.
I mean, we all saw Bryce Young throw the ball and hit the cameraman in the head and then proceed to start laughing. You know what he was laughing at, but
jeez.
Wide receiver 1, my agenda guy, Jalen Waddle, had a good day.
Yeah.
He had like 6 catches for 110 yards and a tud. The tud was awesome.
He'll take that.
It's nice.
But, it's time to start making some serious decisions if you're Stephen Ross as the owner of the Dolphins. And unfortunately, we don't have the smartest owner in the world, or decisions would have already been made.
Okay.
At least you have Greer.
He's going to be gone, too. Greer and McDaniels will not have a job by the end of the year.
What's McDaniel's deal in interviews?
He seems
to struggle to get words out.
He knows what is.
You think?
He knows what's upon him. The fans are upset. I mean, clearly we just lost to one of the worst teams in football, and you had a pretty dominant lead. And the thing is, like, you had a lead, and you don't run the ball.
I was going to say, you stopped using your best player.
And that's the thing. When we were so good in 23, when our offense was top 3 in the league, it's because we ran the ball. It's not because we tried to do anything tricky with throwing the ball and stuff. But when you get away from what you're good at, when you get away from spacing out the defense and, making them question what's about to come, you're bad. and that's what we've seen. I think we had 19 yards of
Definitely
rushing.
didn't win the running game battle in that game.
No, Rico Dowdle literally ran down our defense's throat, and that's a whole nother issue.
Oof.
That's where you get into the talk of, okay, if we were to fire McDaniel, do we hire Anthony Weaver or promote, I guess, Anthony Weaver to head
No.
coach? And here's the thing, Dolphins have not been very successful in hiring first-time head coaches. So, in my opinion, you obviously promote him for the time being, but when you go out and make a head coaching decision, you get a guy who's an old school coach who can teach the guys the right, respect of discipline and can get them right and bring a whole new culture into the organization. Now, I'll say that the culture will not change with Chris Grier at the head of it all. And like I said a couple pods ago, even if we fire him, I have a weird feeling that he will weasel his way back into the organization and somehow be over administrative decisions, because that's what our last GM did. So all that to say, we need to make a change. Mike McDaniel will not make it to Europe. Whatever Europe game we play to, he will not need his passport. He will be gone by then. So yeah.
What coach do you have in mind? Maybe that would.
I saw today. Crazy enough, I've seen.
I saw that.
I saw Gruden, but crazy enough, I saw Rex Ryan.
Which off
was,
TV.
Yes, which was a complete heart gut punch.
Coming back to the AFC East.
Can I throw a name out?
Yeah,
Jesse Minter. I think y'all desperately need defensive coordinator.
Yeah, I was gonna say defensive.
Yeah,
that guy can dial it up. Man.
Yeah,
I think he's due for a head coaching position.
Yeah,
y'all need a culture change.
But no, that's what I'm saying. But my thing is that we don't need to hire a guy who's his first time being a head coach.
But who?
The thing is, you can't get scarred by that, because there are a lot of first time head coaches that work out, and I agree. You could, for a team that hasn't really had a direction in a while, I'd argue, you do probably get a guy that has had an established, maybe success in the NFL, maybe a Mike McCarthy.
That's the other name I was going to say.
Someone like that. But then it's okay, well, you've also seen that movie a few times where I'd say the Cowboys, in a sense, are a little comparable to maybe what the Dolphins have going on, and McCarthy couldn't seem to figure it out there.
I've also seen, if things go south, John Harbaugh. But
wow, that would be interesting.
You can have. Ravens fans hate him. I don't.
I think you just get it gets old. I mean, same thing with Tomlin, where it's okay, you can get pissed off at Tomlin because he's been on the team for however many years, and maybe you've been a certain level for the same amount of years. It gets old. Yeah. But Harbaugh and Tomlin are both top 10 coaches in the league still.
But I will say that
average, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if that's what you want,
there is a level of fear because I am anticipating the worst. There's a level of fear because of how the schedule shapes up for us. We don't have a lot of great teams on the schedule until the back half of the year. So if we start piling together some wins, we get a worse draft pick, and then it just goes on from there.
So what is it too early to call for a tank, in your opinion?
We're not. I mean, we're the most, other than the Steelers, we literally have a 500 win percentage every single year. So I already know that we're going to end up with 5 or 6 wins and get a bad draft pick just because we put together some crap wins that we shouldn't do, and that's just how we do. That's what we do.
I also think Vance Joseph would be a really good fit with y'all.
Yeah,
Broncos D coordinator.
Yeah,
that'd be a good one.
Well, he's been a head coach before, so it wouldn't be the first time.
True. That's if you wanted to go that route, I think it'd be good.
We'll see what the Dolphins do. There's a brighter spot in the AFC East. Shall I begin? Are you done?
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, that was probably the biggest win for the New England Patriots since Tom Brady left. I'd argue that it's been about 6 years since the Patriots had a big win like that. You can make the case that was the best win of any NFL team this season, beating the Bills on the road. I'd say the Broncos beating the Eagles on the road would also stack up in that thing, but the Broncos are expected to be a pretty good team this year. The Patriots were 4-13 last year. That was a huge win for the Patriots. That's one that probably a lot of people didn't expect. I honestly, myself included, I did predict that the Patriots would beat them once this year. I really didn't think it would be in Buffalo in prime time. But, I mean, that was an unbelievable game as a Patriots fan. It was a very ugly game and kind of a ref show, to say the least. I mean, we saw a lot of Hotchley on the TV screen. And a lot of them went early towards the Bills, but even towards the end of the game, like there was a lot of Patriots penalties where we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot. But really felt like we were in control the whole game, and so happy for 10. I mean, the agenda just has never been at a higher place since it's began. Drake May caught the eyes of the nation in that primetime game, earned some well-earned respect, I think, for how he played in that game. And honestly, the box score doesn't do it justice. 22 for 30, 273 yards, and 12 rush yards, no touchdowns accounted for. Ramondre kind of vultured those, but the box score doesn't do it justice. For the final 3 quarters of the game, he was absolutely in control. I did think we had a slow start offensively if you watched that game, and the Bills did too. It was very sloppy to start. But both defenses, I thought, came out with a very solid game plan, got some stops early, also got a little bit of luck with guys not holding on to the ball. But the defense was the MVP in that game. I mean, Josh Allen has a tendency to take over games late just by himself, and I thought we did a really good job of kind of making him uncomfortable in a way. There wasn't a whole ton of times. I mean, I will say I don't think our pass rush was very good, and a lot of that could be due to the Bills held a lot in that game, and I don't know if that had anything to do with us not getting back there and actually getting sacks accounted for. Like I said, very sloppy game, but the defense as a whole, the coverage is really good. I mean, Christian Gonzalez back there transforms the whole defensive backfield. And it allows your offense to kind of get a flow going, and maybe it took a little bit longer to get it going, but once it started, it really, we started to roll. And I mean, Stephon Diggs, that game you could tell was personal. And he looked vintage in that game. I mean, he looked unbelievable. He's fully recovered from those knee injuries. And he's not only been a leader on the field, but off the field as well. If you see clippings of him, it just feels like a whole new Stephon Diggs that I guess no one knew existed. But what an unbelievable game in his homecoming in a way. And Will Campbell continued to look good. I thought you didn't really hear much of Joey Bosa that night, and that would be due to Will Campbell playing a really good game. And he's honestly been rock solid as a left tackle to start the season, kind of exactly what you hope for in a number 4 pick in his rookie year. And the team officially has its spark, man. I mean, I'm sitting here last week sitting at 2-2, and I'm like, I don't know what the Patriots are going to be. They are going to be a team that I think can get a few big wins, but also drop back. And I'm riding a little bit of a high right now after getting probably the best win of the season. And I'm thinking insane things. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Like, there's a lot of possibility with the Patriots.
I would love to.
If you look at the Patriots' schedule, they have the easiest schedule in the NFL remaining. We go Saints, Titans, Browns, Falcons, Bucks, Jets, Bengals, Giants, Buffalo, Ravens, Jets, Miami. That's a pretty fortunate schedule. And for a team that seems to have a good thing going right now, 10 or 11 wins is not a ridiculous thing to say. Honestly, they should get that if they were to take advantage of all of the teams that they'd be favored against. Now, do I think we'll drop a game or two that we're not supposed to? Absolutely. I also think we could steal a game or two that we're not supposed to. So the Patriots hovering around 10 or 11 wins this year is not out of the question. Honestly, it's getting around that season. We've seen a few trades today. Do the Patriots, are they a team that's a trade candidate soon? We're hearing unhappy maybe that T. Higgins now not anymore because Joe Flacco's there. A.J. Brown we're not seeing is very happy. These are crazy trade ideas, but not totally out of the question for a team that may want to swing big. Chris Olave is another guy. Terry McLaurin, if he's still not healthy there. I don't know. There's a lot of receivers that could pop up where the teams could make a big trade, and it's not totally out of the question. But I think the franchise took a total 180 2 nights ago in terms of prowess. And even if we don't make a trade in the midseason, which may be unlikely, but it could happen with how much cap we have, free agents will now want to come to New England. Like, it is a desirable location. And I honestly think maybe one game, yeah, it might be a little bit of overreaction, but it's a big deal on the primetime stage. And I think people can see that Drake has that it factor, I think.
I thought he looked great.
He totally outperformed Josh Allen at the end of that game. And Josh Allen is the most probably well-respected quarterback in the league right now, I'd say, as a whole. And Drake honestly just outplayed him in that game, as crazy as that is to say. His MVP odds are plus 2,500 right now and continuing to grow. But the MVP agenda has officially begun for Drake May. He's string get together a few wins, and it gets very, very interesting. Saints, Titans, Cleveland next 3 games. Patriots are at 6-2 then. Then you have Atlanta and Tampa and the Jets. And we'll probably not beat Tampa on the road, but you could potentially be looking at an 8-3 team. And if Drake's starting to put up stats and other teams start dropping low, it's not totally out of the question. With that being said, this is still a younger team, and we must not get complacent, take care of business versus the lesser teams on the schedule. As we saw this week, anything can happen in the NFL. So, okay, maybe I was a little bit unreasonable with some of those takes, but for the most part, the Patriots have an argument behind them as to they could be very successful this year, more so than maybe we expected. I think that kind of showed that we have a higher ceiling than most teams probably thought we did going into the year, and even after the first 2 or 3 games. There's high hopes in New England right now. We'll see how it goes. I'm very much it changed the season. 2-3 with a loss to Bills that's expected. You kind of go into it as normal, as like, okay, we might get over 500, maybe not. Getting a win against Buffalo there transforms the kind of the outlook of the season a little bit, where I think we are very much playoff candidates with how other teams have dropped behind. What are y'all's thoughts on that?
I think you covered it, bro.
Yeah, I think you got it all.
Good.
Yeah.
It was good, though. I mean, I don't agree with all of it, but I'm glad you're excited. It was a good one.
It is an exciting time for New England after the, shit show of the last 6 years that you've had. So it is excited. If I was in that spot, I mean, May shows a lot of potential, in my opinion, and I think kind of beat myself up. Like I would kind of like to have May in right now in this situation.
I mean, he was a Vikings candidate. Honestly, you could say like the Patriots had it bad the last 5 years, but there's really only been like 2 teams that have taken advantage of that. Maybe 3. I guess you count the Rams, but like,
yeah,
hasn't been a whole lot of teams that have taken advantage of that stretch. And I'm not saying the Patriots are candidates this year to win the Super Bowl. I wouldn't put us in that place at all. But like, coming sooner rather than later, I think, as to like you can probably enter them into that conversation if they add a few pieces over the next year or 2. So, feeling very high on the team right now.
Foxborough.
You disagree with points? Well, I want to hear a point or 2 you disagree with.
Unfortunately, it's the NFL and everyone's professional.
I was gonna say, like, it's easy if everyone won on paper.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't be a league. So, like, I wouldn't just chalk up every game to a
Right.
win.
I think we'll drop a game or 2, but also you could say we could steal a game or 2.
I was just like, this isn't comparable, but the Steelers were in the same spot last year and they were 10-3, and I was like, oh my gosh, we're actually a good football team, and then we crumbled. So, like,
It's true.
I'm glad you have your hopes up, and Drake, I'm high on Drake. Nick
like
knows
Drake.
I've been high on Drake since day one, but
Current Super Bowl odds, Steelers are at +4. Out of the agenda teams, Steelers are at +4,000. The Vikings are at +5,000. The Patriots are at +5,000. The Dolphins are at +30,000.
Maybe Vegas knows something.
I'm just saying, like, the team has gone up a tier.
Yeah. I mean, that's a big win.
At minimum, that's a huge win.
we'll see.
We'll
It's
also
really-
have to remember it's a division rival, so you do
Right, and I think the divisional games play a factor. That's why I thought we'd get a win over Buffalo, but no one thought it'd be this game.
Yeah.
No one did.
Well, in other news, Mr. Relevant of the Week.
Stay in the AFC East, man.
Staying in the AFC East.
Brought him up last week. Did we?
Who would have thought?
Foreshadowing?
That is actually kind of crazy.
Day 3 guys foreshadowing?
Who would have thought that this man would be in the news?
Mm.
Mr. Irrelevant of the Week is going to be Mark Sanchez.
Oof.
Now, mind you, I was out of town this weekend. I'm just in New York, and I open up Twitter, and I see Mark Sanchez is in the hospital for being he got stabbed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very confused on what's going on.
Him and Skylar Thompson are sharing a room.
That's brutal. I mean, brutal.
I wouldn't call Mark Sanchez the victim in this scenario.
Well, just
you
wait.
actually
No,
dive
absolutely.
into
Just
it.
wait.
We were told he was the
We
Yeah,
were told,
that's
so
what-
initially I'm like, okay, so he got stabbed and he is not in stable condition. So at first. And then the next day I'm like, well, and then they're like, yeah, he's arrested is the next thing I heard. And then the thing now he's down, there's felony charges going on. So
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, he's cooked.
people are saying this kind of equates to the butt fumble. That's kind of what I'm here. I've seen a lot
This
of
is
comments.
way over the.
I don't know, dude.
Butt fumble's
People-
not going to land him in jail for
Yeah,
a lot of
no.
years.
That's what I'm hearing on the
Facing 1 to 6 years in prison.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is that official?
Felony charge.
Wow.
Yeah. So the story's kind of crazy. There is security camera footage of him walking around with some wounds there. To be honest with you, I'm here. Well, I mean, I don't know. There was an interaction with some driver.
A truck driver.
Yeah.
Sanchez had been ingesting alcohol.
Hmm.
He was under the influence.
Publicly
And he has to call a game
all
the next
alleged.
day.
Reports are saying that he was not happy with where this truck was parked.
Mhm.
He goes to enter the vehicle and move it,
As one does.
as one does when they're under the influence. And then the truck driver sees this, and of course he's like, "Well, he's in my vehicle."
I don't know.
Sprays
I
him.
don't know. This is Mark Sanchez.
Sprays him with pepper spray.
Regardless.
Sanchez then retaliates in response to the spray attacking him, and that's when our friend the truck driver pulled out a shiv, a knife, if you will, and began to shank Mr. Sanchez. And I believe reports say he got multiple stab wounds, so he got multiple in to the left abdomen, I believe. And Sanchez obviously is like, "Oh my goodness, I was just stabbed."
Right. As one reacts
Is
when they
taken
get
to the
stabbed.
hospital. We're told he was stabbed. We're like, "Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for Mark Sanchez."
Yeah, that was
Boom, he's
that's
facing 1 to 6 years in prison because he actually
initiated the whole thing.
broke and entered this man's vehicle. Chaos.
And also, Mark Sanchez has come out and said that he does not remember this.
That's probably not what you want to say.
Probably the right to remain silent was probably a better option.
Yeah,
it is.
He
What
was,
game?
he was supposed to be commentating the Raiders Colts.
I was going to say, what game was he supposed to
The
be?
Raiders Colts game.
Yeah,
Well, that was
this
a
was in Indianapolis.
That was a bludgeoning of his own.
Hate that for him.
I honestly can't. Like, you guys don't think it's great that he said I don't remember it?
No, I don't.
I don't think like legally that's great for him, but like, it's like like. It's kind of what happened. Like, I mean, he probably doesn't remember it. To be
Well, he
completely
probably
honest.
doesn't,
That
but he
doesn't excuse him. But I'm
Probably,
just saying,
shouldn't do it.
no,
Like, I'd
I'm
argue.
saying I don't think that excuses him. But I'm just saying, like, he probably like if you went and tried to enter, like, you
I didn't know
probably
that
don't remember it.
commentators were out getting like plastered.
I didn't
the
know
night
that either.
before
We've seen
Yeah.
Joe Buck like.
Yeah, him and Aikman looked a little
Yeah.
shaken up
They
after we
did.
said this.
I
as we
think
were
they're
watching
doing
the
it
game.
pregame too. Sometimes it depends on the game.
Yeah,
If you're in like one of those mid-market, like kind of, like you're in Indianapolis, like what do you
Like Pam Oliver,
like?
Oh.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, whoa, what is going on? There's gotta
Okay,
be.
there's an actual explanation for it. Like it's kind of sad because
Yeah,
she,
it is.
she had a stroke or something,
Yeah.
and the residual effects are like she slurs her speech and stuff.
Okay.
However, at the time, it made for a pretty funny meme
It
when
did.
she was talking to Rogers and she couldn't like.
Happens.
Whew.
Yeah.
Well,
Mm.
wow. What an ordeal there.
Mr. Irrelevant,
I guess we'll see. Yeah, that is.
Mark Sanchez.
It's a great one.
That is a
Yeah,
good. That might be the top one so
Yeah,
far.
of the
But
year.
what a disaster going on for Mr. Sanchez there. But we'll see if he gets cleared. If those are just allegations that aren't true.
Yeah, prove innocent until proven guilty.
True.
Let's see the evidence.
I don't
Let's
think
get him
he
in front of
needs
a
to
trial.
talk anymore.
I kind of think he's
I think he
like
is.
there's
too.
literally.
I'm kind of waiting
CCTV
for the body
footage
cam
of-
footage or
yeah.
something or whatever comes out. I guess there's no body cam. But
There is
bro.
footage of him walking
There's
home
CCTV.
with like
Yeah,
like,
But there you
You
go.
can't really, yeah.
I didn't catch any clips or anything, but it's really none of my business if we're being honest.
It is
Prayers
my
prayers to the guy that he attacked
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that's the real victim there.
And him. He
And
clearly
honestly,
did
him
some
too. Yeah. Well, we'll move on and we'll get to some college football. Just touch on some college football first because there was a lot that went on. I think it's only right to talk about some teams that officially suck right now, and one in particular.
I don't know what you want me to say. I mean, I don't even want to talk about this because it's something that I've said for a long time. But if James Franklin doesn't lose his job after this year, I don't know what you're waiting for. Like, this was the year. This is the year that you were supposed to put it together and
Yeah.
win, and you lose to arguably one of the worst teams in Power 5 football.
that was,
Literally.
I think it was
With no fans there, really.
the 3 fans that rushed the field.
Right.
Like, I can't
One of them
even-
got tackled.
It's inexplainable that you lose that game. Like, losing against Oregon the way you did is one thing.
Mhm.
That was already crushing, like a game that you really wanted to win. And you followed up with that.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm a donor right now, I'm literally, like, I'm not giving you any more money until you fire Franklin.
I agree.
Because what has he done? It's not like he's given you a reason to trust him.
Mm-hmm.
He'll get you 10 wins because you play 10 terrible teams, and then you lose to the teams that actually contend because you're not on that level. Drew Aller, Mars. Send him to Mars. One-way ticket. I never want to see him on the football field again. And especially seeing what Bo Pribula is doing.
I was
in
gonna say,
Missouri,
I was
like,
going to say something
it
about
makes
that.
me sick, man. And, like, I do think it was the right decision to bring him back. He's a 5-star. Like, there's no reason he should be bad.
No.
Kotelnicki's a terrible OC. It needs to tear it all down. They need to tear it down.
That's just a brutal way to
The
go.
only way he's going to save his job is if he pulls a Ryan Day and wins out and wins the Natty, in my opinion. That's the only way you can expect.
And honestly, they play Ohio State. I think they play somebody else.
They play
too.
Indiana. The next
Indiana.
week.
If you win both those games, you have an argument to get in.
Those are two good teams.
Oh, two unbelievable teams.
Two-
but you have
two
to beat.
teams that they
to win.
will probably lose.
You have to beat
so I'm
both
saying,
of them.
so if they lose both of those games, does Franklin get fired?
Oh,
immediately
absolutely.
after
I don't
the
know.
Ohio State
See,
game?
this is the thing with the
4
two teams that I
losses.
like is they are loyal to a fault.
Yeah.
Like they will stick with a guy until they literally can't anymore. And Franklin has given them zero reason that they can trust him, and for some reason they're like, "This is our guy."
Yeah.
Like,
I feel
come
like
on.
if you win one of those games, you can make the argument that he should stay. But if you lose every big game of the year and UCLA, it's an argument.
No,
to
it
get
has
rid
to
of
be
him.
Ohio State. If
Yeah.
they lose to Ohio State and beat Indiana, I don't care.
Still
I don't
gone.
care. No,
I agree, but I mean, I'm saying from their perspective, they still
You're gonna
probably
lose
don't.
money though.
if they want to
I
convince
agree with
themselves
him.
that he can be a good coach because they beat Indiana, like
They don't have to convince
Which
themselves. They have to
Indiana's
I
a good
like
team.
Indiana, but
boosters.
by that time, Indiana could be a totally different team. I don't think they're even close to the elite,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
And we'll see when they play Oregon this week.
Yeah,
We'll
it'll
see.
be a good test. Another team that higher expectations, honestly, this year and has fallen off a cliff, and somebody predicted it.
Honestly, equal
Last
expectation. This is the 1 and 2 teams in the
Yeah,
nation to start
it
the
was.
year.
But the Texas Longhorns and Arch Manning, a really, really, really tough loss against the Gators.
Can I give my
Please,
reasoning
your
behind it?
flowers to you, and please give us the reasoning.
So, the reason why I felt like Texas was going to lose this game was because you have a Florida team that literally has nothing to lose,
Mhm.
and everyone thought that Texas was still a good team. I wasn't bought in on them. So when you have a Florida team that legitimately has nothing to lose, and they play a team that isn't as good as people are making them out to be,
Yeah,
this is what happens. So
right. I mean, and
that was my thought process.
you can convince yourself that the Texas Longhorns defense was good enough for them to win that game. I think that's kind of what my reasoning was. And you're like, okay, well, eventually Arch is going to figure out maybe Florida's a good game for him. And you honestly, it just proves that Arch is not that guy.
I mean,
And I hate to say it, and he may not be a bad college football quarterback, but he's average. I mean, he really just is. right
Brother,
now.
there's an argument to be made that he's one of the worst quarterbacks in the SEC.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's
Like,
a lot of great quarterbacks in the
That is
SEC.
insane.
It is.
Give me Jalen Daniels, man. Give me Jalen Daniels all day.
From Kansas?
Yes.
I mean, I
I'm
guess.
starting an agenda, by the way.
Of
That-
Jalen
that-
Daniels?
I'm not putting it out now.
That's a stud athlete, man. I mean,
Go
if
look
you
at his
want Jalen
numbers.
Milrow
Go
2.0.
look at his numbers.
No, I get it.
Kid can play.
I've watched my fair share of Jalen Daniels football. That
I'm a
Kansas
fan.
team can't find a way to win
I
either
don't care. I'm
in
a
big
fan.
games, but it doesn't really matter. A team that's starting to figure out and find their stride, the Alabama Crimson Tide, man. I mean, two big
Ty
wins in a row.
Simpson, man.
And Ty
look
Simpson
It
strong.
has motion.
Yeah.
If his name, and I saw this quote, I don't know who said it, but I kind of agree. If his name was Ty Manning, he'd be clear favorite.
Yeah, that
for
was
the
Joe
Heisman.
Klatt.
He's like, we'd be getting dangerous generational.
Oh,
type
absolutely.
picks.
He'd
Yeah,
be
he could-
one
yes.
easy in the draft. Don't even think twice.
So
He's been looking incredible. I mean, honestly, dude, he's got that Bama team looking like an absolute operation. He does have great weapons out wide, I will say. Probably, honestly, the best 1-2-3 punch in the nation, I'd say. And that's very helpful. But Ty Simpson, I mean, looks honestly flawless the
Dude,
last two games.
Also, like, he hadn't thrown a pick all year.
Mm-mm.
Throws one on the first series and then responded the way that he
Right.
did. I thought that was the most
Huge.
impressive part to me.
And unfortunately, I did take the Commodores last week, and that was in part of Diego Pavia. And I would argue he cost him that game.
He looked.
I think Vandy defense honestly didn't play very bad. I thought they gave their team a good chances to win that game, put them in position, and Pavia just didn't take advantage. I hate to say it, but number two, that's on him. That loss. And I think Vandy's still a good team. I honestly think you don't totally count them out. They have a lot of big games left, and they have an opportunity to seize, a spot in the playoff if they take care of business in some of those games. But that was a disappointing outcome. Obviously, they didn't end up covering the spread due to a Mickey Mouse, backdoor cover from Bama at the end there. But
Cover's a cover.
I thought Vandy as a whole looked like they could compete in that game, which I think is still a step up for Vandy as far as a program. But you are very disappointed that your quarterback that talked a lot going into the week was taking kneel down practice snaps before the game. couldn't quite, bring it home
Johnny
for the
football.
guys. Shout out Cole Spence, led the team in receiving
yeah.
that week. Mount Pisgah.
Good job. Yeah. Good job.
Shout out to
Cole. I question. This can be quick, but what do you guys think about that clip of him walking into the tunnel and the Bama fan?
It just
yelling
gives
at
me
him?
Baker Mayfield 2.0 vibes, and they just chat. That's what they do.
It's
Yeah.
cringe.
So
too,
does
I'm not
he
gonna lie.
does he resurge like Baker does?
I think Pavia is a baller still. I think he didn't perform in that game. I'm not gonna freaking just be off of Pavia because of one bad game, but I think he has stuff. He has to prove himself still, and he still has an opportunity to do so. But he's done a lot for that program, and look, I mean, should you talk like that, and you should back it up if you're talking like that, sure. But he's also done a whole lot to where that's just kind of who he is, and that doesn't really rub me the wrong way personally.
I think it was more on the
Dude.
fan. I don't think it was.
No, I mean it's not on anybody. You're gonna trash talk.
It's
Bama.
It's a grown
SEC
man.
state.
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
okay.
come on.
Um,
And he had probably a few beverages.
Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, go ahead.
guys, we're ranked number 2 in the country.
They should be one.
Mickey Mouse ranking.
Should be one.
Yeah, well, I don't think Ohio State is better than us, to be completely
Stomped y'all
honest.
by 30.
Who I don't know
I
they would.
disagree with that.
We'll find out.
Well, because
We may find out
we're-
one day.
We have the best tandem edge rush in
Yeah,
college
that's-
football.
actually
I
can't
mean,
think of it.
Mesidor and Ruben Bain Jr. are disgusting. Our O
Bro,
line.
Bane.
I
Bane
mean,
could go
Noah,
one.
really could.
He really could, and
He's
and depending on what quarterback needy teams there, even if you need a quarterback, that guy's stud. Go ahead.
I mean, CJ Daniels is
Also
nuts.
a stud. That guy will play on
Malachi Tony,
Sundays.
nuts.
Yeah, 3 more years he'll be on Sundays.
Carson Beck. Was it really his fault, Georgia
Maybe
fans?
play on Sundays.
How does it feel now? How does it feel letting him go?
I have a feeling Carson Beck's going to be the Steelers quarterback next year. I'm not going to lie.
Oh
Continue.
How would you feel about that?
gosh,
We'd
he'd
find
have to
out.
learn to like
It'd
him.
be tough.
That's a tough
It'd be
one.
tough.
There's too many
I feel like it'd
options.
be
I
Kenny
don't think
Pickett
he'll be.
2.0, low
You
key.
just called your guy Kenny Pickett.
Well, in the
2.0.
NFL for now, this season he's gonna.
He's not.
He's so much
I-
better.
I'm going to stand on that he will not be a good NFL quarterback.
That's fine. Yeah, no. As
And
long
that
as he
might be a
performs
freezing
for
Most
cold
fail. I mean, it's not really.
Most fail, but I just off the field stuff. I just watch interviews. I watch the way he interacts. It just doesn't give me I'm going to be a good starter in the league vibes. And
see,
he could
that's-
grow up.
and that's
It's
fine
tough
because
to-
he's turned it around with us at least.
Uh,
And if he wants to continue doing that
Right.
beyond the Hurricanes,
Yeah, we'll see in
Totally
the
fine
playoff,
with that.
buddy.
No, Kane's huge win, and honestly, Florida State popular upset pick last week, and
I
it was
think we let.
dominant.
And I will say, I think we let go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but it was dominant.
It
That game
was, but
not a
we
game. It
took the pedal, the foot off the pedal at the end of the game. I didn't like that. I think when you play a team like this, you need to stop them. And
They were
I'm
stopped.
not happy.
Pierre, you in on
You're not
Carson Beck?
satisfied.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, he's
Because
been
I want no
silent.
doubt.
I don't know
want
if I'm
to.
in on Carson Beck.
Please give me your opinion on all this, please.
You know, I have been quiet because I haven't really been able to put a sentence together on these first 3 topics that we have. But because I haven't known what to say, honestly.
You don't have any.
Are we doing a
thoughts?
good job summing it up, or did you
But no,
disagree?
I know you disagree
I
with
have
something.
I have a couple, but I'm not going to get into it because, like I said, I disagree, but I don't know why.
Can you just give us like the team?
I will say that unfortunately, Miami has beaten all of the opponents that y'all are supposed to beat, like the big games, and I do not see any team in college football right now going 12-0.
Okay.
And I just pulled up y'all's schedule.
Okay.
And
he was ready.
y'all do not have a remaining ranked opponent on your schedule.
Oh,
That is,
And-
what are you implying?
Just wait
losing-
till Pitt.
Losing
I'm
one.
saying
Well,
Pitt's
and
dangerous.
guys, I completely agree with him because I'm trying not to get ahead of myself, and maybe I just did, but I've been talking about this for a while. Miami loves to do this. This is
Mhm.
this is typical Miami. You win the ranked games that you need to. You get to week 9 or week 10. You got that last in conference game, and then you blow it, and then,
And then you
go
play Syracuse.
Well, exactly. You play Syracuse in week 10 and then you lose. And then you have to, and then either you miss the ACC championship or you lose it and then you miss out on the playoffs. Now, this isn't the 14 playoff because there was an instance in 2016 when we did the kind of the same deal, but we lost to Clemson in the ACC championship, missed out. So we do have a little more leeway. but it's looking really good.
It looks great.
It looks really good.
And they're playing great.
And-
it's not
and
like
our
they're
de-
squeaking by.
They're not squeaking by, and like the defense is really good, which was our biggest issue last year, and the offense is firing. I was really worried when we lost Jacoby George and Isaiah Horton last year that our deep threats and our receivers weren't going to be as good.
And number one.
And of course,
The
Cam.
number one pick in the draft.
Well, yeah, Cam too. I feel like our offensive firepower is going to get
And honestly,
lost.
Martinez, too.
And Arroyo.
And Arroyo. I mean, a lot of guys, and then they just...
And then Restrepo. So
Restrepo,
guys,
legends, dude.
but
Flat 40 guy.
Okay, but stud, dude. Respect Xavier Restrepo, Miami.
No,
Hurricanes.
he's a great college player. I'm not trying to hate.
Right.
It's just funny.
No,
Great
it's
on
not
Saturdays, maybe not on Sundays.
that's fine, and as long as they're doing good for the
Titans could use
Canes.
a man.
Yeah.
Totally different point, but
Right, yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited.
We'll see.
Canes are looking good. Let's just not get too ahead of ourselves. Let's hope Ohio State slips up
Right.
and we get one. And if we can, just be the number one team in the country for at least a couple weeks, that'd be great. But
Yeah. Are there any teams that we think are being overlooked right now in college football? Maybe a team that could be a dark horse playoff team that no one's really talking about that much. Maybe a dark horse contender that no one's talking about much. Who you got?
I think, and let me know if y'all disagree with this, but I think the consensus right now is that college football is kind of a wash. Like, anybody can beat anybody on any Saturday right
Mhm.
now. And it's a great product to watch. But, like, even the most dominant teams that you're naming, Miami's the only one that is really taking care of business on all of their tough games. Ohio State hasn't really impressed, I'd say, and they're ranked 1. But everyone else, dude, I feel like Mizzou has looked really good, and they're not really getting
They haven't really
talked about.
played
I don't
anybody.
think that's what I'm saying. I don't think they're there, but I think you could make cases for so many of these teams.
I think the Texas A&M Aggies have put together a very good resume right now, and that defense looks really good, and
Yep.
their running game is dominating opponents right now, and they're sitting there at number 5. I haven't heard a peep about A&M.
Like, who are we talking about? Like, peep wise, like
I don't-
Miami,
national
Oregon,
media.
Bama, Oklahoma, Georgia.
I have a team that I don't think is getting
Ohio
enough
State.
credit right now. Georgia Tech?
hasn't
I-
really beaten anybody.
It's just
I
what
don't
they.
know.
They beat
The
Clemson.
Clemson loss doesn't look, or the Clemson win.
That's their only.
I
That's
think-
their big win.
I would, if I'm Georgia, I'd be very careful because that game's
Oh
coming up
yeah,
at the end
towards
of
the
the
end of
year,
the year,
They
no
should've beat 'em
doubt.
last
That's going to be a battle.
and that's going to be a really good game. That's
Georgia
the
has
team
a
to
few
look out
games
for.
before them that they should be worried
And
about.
Oklahoma too for me. That's another one.
You know,
Those
I
are two teams.
I want to
watch.
make a point on Texas A&M because I just happen to look at their schedule as well.
Uh-huh.
You say dominating, they only beat Auburn by 6. I understand that
Defense was dominant.
correct.
Auburn could have won that game.
Yeah, I completely agree. But a whole new level of football, of SEC football, gets brought into effect when you play road SEC football games. A&M has yet to be tested.
It's true. That's a very good point.
great
And
point.
honestly, a team that I think is going to be overlooked and because they've lost is honestly Tennessee. And I hate to say that because they're sitting there at 12 and that might be like, oh, obviously Tennessee's going to be pretty good. I think Tennessee's yet to have like maybe a signature win, and I think they will get 1 or 2 of those this year. That Georgia game, they still were impressive to me, and even though they almost blew it against Mississippi State, they didn't, and they won a close game on the road, and that was honestly, it's a big win in hindsight, and I think the Vols have a big chance if they take care of business this week against Alabama.
Arkansas.
Next week. Oh, y'all have Arkansas after that?
We have Arkansas this week.
That's what I said, after this week.
Oh.
Then they play Bama. Not
know,
to look past Arky, but yeah.
We've been getting a lot of hate in the media recently, and I think it's just because the media has there's some like weird hate towards Tennessee because every time we have a 5-star that commits to Tennessee, 3 days later he'll drop to a 4-star every single time. But that's a whole nother tangent.
Yeah.
If Jeremiah Smith had Chris Brazel's numbers right now, he would be top 3 for the Heisman.
100%.
Chris Brazel has where's stats? 530 yards of receiving and 7 touchdowns.
In 5 games?
Yes. He's leading the country in, I don't know if it's I know touchdowns, but yards, I think he's close with someone random up
A
there.
lot of that was against Georgia.
But if Jeremiah Smith had those numbers, he would be top 3 for the Heisman.
Agreed. Well, we could talk about college football the rest of the day. It's time to move on to the NFL, boys. What a crazy week 5. How about the Tennessee Titans, man? Going
Man,
out of their way.
I knew they would. Get
Everything
one.
goes their way.
I
Pull
watched
the
the
upset.
funniest video of just the game highlights with like that clown music behind it, of just every low light, and it was probably the funniest thing I've seen.
I mean, honestly, probably one of the all-time sells from the Cardinals.
Oh my
I mean, you
gosh.
have 2 horrendous fumbles. Also,
the goal
I
line.
don't think that he fumbled the ball. I'm not gonna
Steve
lie.
Mercado?
I don't think he
He
did. Me and Matt were watching it this
Mhm.
morning.
It really
And
looks like he crossed.
He had a claw. Whenever no. Watch what he was doing with the ball.
Ball's
He
out.
had the tip of the ball clawed at the end of his hand when he crossed the ball or the line, and then the second he crossed it, he flipped it up.
I think that ball is out, man. But I will say, I want to see they got weird stats. I want to see the stats or the record of teams that specific scenario happens where someone drops the ball before they go into the end zone if they end up winning that football game, because that is a losing play right there. Whether you're up 30 or whether you're down and you're going to score that and you're dropping the ball before you go in the end zone, love to see the record on that, because I feel like I've seen that too often.
How many times are we gonna watch? Like, how do you still do it? You
Like,
watched A.D. Mitchell last week
2 weeks in a
lose
row
the
is crazy.
game,
Yeah.
and then it's mind blowing, and it really is.
You get your shot as a starting running back, you bust a 65-yarder out there, and drop it before you score. It's just brutal. And then how about Tyler Lockett getting the most Mickey Mouse touchdown I've ever seen in my
what
entire
was
life?
even that?
Why
And
did
Cam
Tyler
Ward
Lockett
hitting
even
that.
go to Tennessee?
Cam Ward get the.
Like, genuinely, why did he sign with Tennessee?
They need receivers.
Like, the
They
twilight
do.
of your career, you're probably gonna retire somewhere, and you go to someone.
Did they
brand
pay
new
him?
into a rebuild? I don't think he got that much.
I don't think he did.
Probably the only team that gave him a
Probably just
roster
still wants to
spot.
play, dude.
The Seahawks were like,
doing
all
it
right,
for the
just
love
like-
of the game.
Oh, if I was him, man, I'd just hang it up.
Another unbeaten team got a big win. The New Orleans Saints. We were on that. Nice. Jackson Dart. The show started hot, and I was feeling real bad about that pick. And then the Saints defense absolutely awoke, and 5 straight turnovers to close out the game for the Giants. Cam Scadaboo looked like a maniac
He
after
was
he
Scadaboo.
fumbled.
The
Nuts,
Giants,
man.
the Giants will giant, man. They
Yeah.
always will.
They just looked.
Even without Sweet Russie.
Yeah, they tried to blame Russie, man.
Right.
I think Russie wins that game.
You think Russie's grinning on the sideline as this is all going on?
Yeah, I think Russie should be a starter somewhere.
Well,
It could've
one of
been
the
the
spots
Bengals.
just got
Yeah.
taken.
Yeah.
Coulda.
Was it
Ravens,
the
Russie?
What teams do you think he could go to?
Raiders. Back with
Raiders.
Pete Carroll.
Really?
I
Get
told
rid of
you
Gino.
that.
Gino is throwing the
You
ball
know,
to
is
the other
throwing
team.
9 picks
Yeah, no, he
in 5
sucks.
weeks.
Oof,
Yeah, it's time
Oh
to
my
let
goodness.
that one go.
it's insane, dude.
But, I mean, low-key, the Raiders are kind of a quarterback away from being... If they can get Bowers healthy...
Oh,
One-
I
one
don't
in
know
four-
about
one in
that.
4.
I did-
The
Who's he
defense is
throwing
not.
to, man?
I mean, you're giving up 40 points.
I don't know.
The defense sucks.
I have a feeling.
Jacoby
This is-
Myers is their
I don't have
only
statistics
receiver
for
right
you.
now.
I have just a feeling that they were just one piece away.
From what?
Literally the Oracle.
From
just-
literally what?
That's just...
That might be the. I'm just gonna say that might be the worst take I've ever heard. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Dude.
Oh,
They
my word.
suck.
I don't know, man. It's just a feel.
I mean,
thing.
maybe if they drafted
Uh,
Emeka Egbuka.
Holy cow!
If
Maybe.
anyone-
I
I mean,
That's my fantasy receiver.
I mean, is he the best rookie wide receiver we've ever seen?
We had an
Outside of Travis Fulgham and Justin Jefferson,
Travis Fulgham.
Dude,
Great pull.
1 year wonder.
Was he a rookie that year? I feel like he was a vet.
No,
Who did he play for?
The
the
Phillies.
Eagles.
Oh, really?
The Phillies.
Yeah.
I thought he was a rookie. That maybe I'm wrong. No, that was Chase
Yeah.
Claypool.
That was Claypool had a
His
great-
rookie year. That's
yeah,
who I was thinking of.
Claypool.
But I mean, he's been outstanding.
he's
I
been
mean,
awesome.
And that Bucks, look, the Bucks. We may not be right about a lot of things on the Day 3 podcast, especially preseason takes, but the Tampa Bay Buccaneers look real.
Super Bowl winner.
I mean, that team doesn't even have Mike Evans healthy right now. They have a lot of other guys that are hurt too, and they just continue to.
I have Mike Evans and I have
Their O line doesn't get
They
enough credit.
continue to
No,
find a
their
way. Their
O-line's
only
so
loss
good.
is to
So
Philly right now. That's their only loss,
They
especially-
should have won.
and they should have won the
Should've won.
game. So it's like, I mean, Tampa Bay looks awesome. Got another huge win on the road.
What a
Against
uniform!
Seattle.
Before we're done, what a uniform match!
Yeah, great uniform.
I
Game.
mean, gosh, the
all
Seahawks
time,
in the
all
retro.
time, and a
And then-
phenomenal game.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I agree.
Another team that got it done on the road, the shorthanded San Francisco 49ers.
10.
The day 3 guys curse is real, where
Yeah,
all of
it's
us
so
picked
real.
the same team. That happened 5 times last week, and 4 teams lost.
Dude, Bang Bang Niner Gang was not happy
Oh,
about
they were
the
not.
day
They
three
were
guys
upset.
selections.
Insane. I mean, Mac Jones looked great again. CMC is just, he's just so good.
We owe Niners fans an apology.
They do. They looked
Yeah.
great, and Bang Bang Niner Gang was not happy with the day 3 guys there.
They were dominant, dude. They really were from the first snap.
They were.
They played really well.
I mean, is that something to be worried about the Rams in that game, or is that just a
Dude,
weird divisional game?
Stafford had a
Divisional
game.
Stafford's looked
Dude,
great so
it's
far.
a Thursday night divisional
He
game.
had 389 yards and 3 touchdowns.
But you need to take care of business in those
Stafford's definitely not
games.
the problem.
Yeah.
It's just a good game. They lost.
It was. That's true. I mean, that's what happens. And Niners are still a good team aside from, and their defense played really well in that game, even though Stafford put up yards. Another LA team that could be in a little bit of trouble, the Chargers, who started out really good, have dropped 2 straight games that they shouldn't have. Is there trouble in LA? The O-line, it's all
Well,
banged up. Omarion Hampton goes on IR.
This is news. They're benching Bradley Bozeman.
Really, the center.
Yes, the
Wow.
center is getting
Really?
benched.
So another offensive
Interesting.
lineman change. Should we be worried about the Chargers? I mean, Herbert looked great to start, but if you don't have an O-line blocking for you, if you're 2 freaking perennial tackles out and now your new running back, I mean, they're just going to have to air that rock out this week, and they have a tough – I mean, they play Miami.
Yeah.
No, they'll nah.
I'll say on that front, though, I get worried when teams have like an identity crisis.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like they're kind of losing it
Yeah.
a little bit. And granted, Commanders great NFC championship caliber team, but they haven't played great football, and that looked kind of like a get right game for them.
Right.
So I wasn't worried last week. 2 weeks in a row is a pattern.
Mhm.
So I'm red flags for the Chargers, in my opinion.
How about the big beautiful Bill, man?
Big, beautiful Bill.
Hey, we'll get there.
We will
Sorry.
get there. I will
We'll get
say
there.
with the Chargers, they did get a big advantage winning all 3 of those divisional games. Now the Chiefs still haven't woken up. Raiders look like they're in disarray. Broncos look like they're figuring it out.
Yeah.
I mean, Denver gets a huge win.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Defeats Philly. We did say that, look, maybe the Eagles are going to lose at a certain point, and then all of us take the Eagles last week. And
Sure enough.
Denver, the team that most of us were high on before the season, finally seems to figure it out, get a huge win on the
That was a
road.
big step forward for them.
I mean,
It
huge.
was.
Defense plays outstanding, forces some big turnovers, and Bo Nix looks solid in that game. Is Denver the best looking team in that division right now, do you think?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are. At the moment, yeah.
Yeah, they do. I mean, they
They
get a
scored
nice
18 unanswered points in the fourth
To be
quarter.
fair, though, that's a division we thought was going to be insane, and
And
they
they-
have not been.
Yeah.
no.
Chargers started hot.
banged up teams.
Yeah, 100%. But I mean, the whole NFL is. That's what happens.
Do we think the Chiefs can turn it around, starting 2-3, tough loss to the Jaguars, who are 4-1, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Crazy 4-1. Duval could be real, man.
I'm making a call now.
What's
Horrible.
The Chiefs are done, man. I'm seeing.
he
it.
said this 2 pods ago.
You can
You know,
clip it.
I-
The Chiefs are back now.
I don't
because
believe
you
it.
said that.
Chiefs have a
I
big
think they're done.
I
opportunity.
don't believe
If
it.
they lose on Sunday Night Football to the Lions this week.
Why are they still on prime time?
It's literally
Again?
they're just,
Always on
They
time.
are again.
Again,
They're
Oh
shoving-
my goodness, dude! It's literally been every week.
It has. But I mean, to be fair, they've had an insane schedule to start. The only team that was ridiculous, the Giants on prime time.
That was
insane.
the worst primetime. game
Insane.
I've
But
ever
other
watched.
matchups, I mean, they played the Eagles. They played. They'll be the Lions this week. They lost to the Chargers. They've had a hard
No,
schedule
the
to start.
matchups are fine. It's just space it out.
Yeah, put them on 4:30
come
or
on,
4:25.
dude.
I mean, yeah,
Like it's every week.
no, I
1
agree.
o'clock slot.
I agree.
I would like to point out, with no remaining undefeated teams in the NFL, the 1972 Dolphins are popping champagne bottles in South Florida.
Do it, boys.
Congrats.
That's
Hey,
the
shout
only
out to them.
thing to be excited about this
And,
season. And let's move on. Go
Freaking
ahead.
David Tyree somewhere that smiling that he ruined that for the New England Patriots, but that's okay. Hey, way to get that right the other week, huh? Ball knower.
Yeah.
Patriots took down the last of the undefeated as well. Are we worried about the Bills at all after that game, or is
No.
that just a divisional
Absolutely
game?
not.
Division game.
Yeah, I would
They
agree.
outplayed the Patriots.
You think so?
No, I'm kidding.
I was about to say. I mean, honestly,
No,
look,
Pats played great.
I
we
think-
don't have to get back
No,
into
please.
it.
No, right.
Let's just move on.
Buffalo played a B game. I'd say in that game, B minus.
For them, dude, they beat
Yeah.
themselves.
They did. They had
The
a very
penalties
sloppy
were
game.
ridiculous.
Mhm.
I
They-
would say
they
the
fumbled.
Patriots didn't play an A game either, which is, I guess, a little bit encouraging. But that was definitely an ugly game.
You know who did play an A game?
Who?
Rico Dowdle, because the Dolphins suck. Is Chuba in trouble? No. Anyone would have done it. Anyone would have done it.
215 yards.
Anybody could have done it.
For the sake of my fantasy team, I hope
I'm not gonna lie though.
that Chupa comes back.
Rico Dowdle in number 5, dropping 215
Tough.
yards, looked like the best running back
Dude,
I've ever
just
seen.
tough.
It.
He looked incredible. He was doing
I
it.
could have run for 200.
If you were wearing number 5, maybe.
Respectfully.
No,
Is Dylan Gabriel number 5? Is that a cool
He's number
transition? Okay, it was almost cool.
It was a
Dylan-
good attempt, though.
It would have been nice.
I'm just
In
waiting
preseason,
for.
he might have rocked 5.
I'm just.
I
waiting
think
for
he did,
perfect
and he
changed,
changed
yeah.
it. But Dylan Gabriel gets a. Does he make the Browns not suck? I thought they looked okay in that game. Does it give them some life on offense because their defense is good?
You know,
I think it's a good
I
argument.
have a feeling he may not have looked like. They may not have looked like they sucked this week, but I have a feeling it's coming to where Dylan Gabriel looks like he's absolute garbage, and
And
they throw
then-
Shedeur in.
Dude, I'm saying this now. And I'm going to wait till after we play them to really give my take on the Browns. Judkins is carrying that team more than anyone else. He
That's
looks
true.
like a stud.
He does, and he probably have a good week this week as well.
I think
but-
Gabriel.
Yo,
Oh,
chill.
I was just gonna say.
sorry, I mean he could.
I was
Chill,
gonna.
bro.
I was just gonna say. I think Gabriel looked good, just because, not just because, but Stefanski did a lot to like make him look.
Well, that's
good.
his guy. That's
Well,
what
it could
he's
be a good
drafted.
fit. That's why.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I think it was the play calling more. Me personally, I think it was more.
I
The
mean,
play
let's
calling
not
than it
get
was
crazy, dude. They still didn't even score 20 points.
Right.
Like, it's not like
Against a
they're
good
not-
Vikings defense, I'd say for the most part. Do they finish second in the division? Is that an insane thing to say right now?
They do not.
No.
No,
Dude,
they're not gonna.
I'm gonna, dude. Like
The Ravens are going to get Lamar back.
The Ravens might win out once Lamar
They
comes back.
could.
Their schedule is so easy. They did this last year where they started slow. I'm not worried about.
Do we think the Bengals are going to end up in the top 5, even with Joe Flacco there? I honestly think they might.
Because Burrow's gonna, if they activate Burrow back,
When would they activate him? When it's too late? They're not going to.
that's the thing. If they have any shot of getting to 9 wins, then they'll activate him and they'll probably win out because they
Mhm.
literally did it last year. But if they're like a 3-win football team, yeah, they'll be picking the top 5, which is probably the best thing for them.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll get Ruben Bain. Oh, please do not
They
let the
really
Bengals
might.
get Ruben Bain.
That'd be kind of tough.
Last
Yeah.
NFL point, the Colts kicker's out for the year. Go get Hot Rod. Go get goggles.
Yeah, the 1 week where I pick up Spencer Schrader.
Dude, it's
Good
so
fire.
sad to see kickers get hurt because literally all they do is kick the ball.
Yeah,
Like
that's
how
such
do-
a detrimental
and especially a leg injury that can
Yeah.
ruin a
We
career.
might lose every game that we play if we
If
lost
Boswell-
Boswell. Dude, like, if I saw balls go down, I'd be in shambles.
And it's really just like the Colts Raiders game. You have the punter for AJ Cole goes out and Schrader goes out, and it's like that game's just in shambles. I
Yeah.
mean, the Colts ended up winning by 1,000,000, but like you got your kicker now punting, and you got your
Yeah.
punter now kicking, and they're just
Yeah.
not used to doing that. It's just a disaster. But I think it's time to get into our
Let's hear it.
patented segment, the day 3 guy of the week, week 5. Our defending champ is none other than the Pittsburgh Steelers, Kenny Gainwell. Shout out to Kenny G, nominated by a Steelers fan himself. Mr. Gabe, he has 3 wins on the year. I have 3 wins. JP has 1 win, trying to get his second win. I try to catch up to the pack. Boys, do we have our day 3 guy of the week nominations this week?
I've never been
Can
more
I say
locked in.
something? JP's been pushing an agenda that somehow like this is
He did.
This is a like rigged.
He said this is a lock.
Well, to be fair, the Shelby Harris pick was 100% rigged. Like,
No,
we're not
it's
going to
not.
sit here and act
No,
like that
it's
was a
not.
fair
No,
pick,
it was
right?
not rigged.
There was no collusion.
There was
Matt, that
no-
was
I'm
like,
not-
just
No,
stop.
I've
That was ridiculous.
No,
Just
I was
own it.
good.
The pitch was the best
Yeah,
pitch.
it was the pitch. I already told you
and it
guys.
fired them up last week to do a better pitch.
Exactly.
It was purposeful.
Be objective.
Now, Amon
Don't
Ross St.
cater to the
Brown
guy that you're
literally
sitting
got
with.
3
I'm not
tuds and
catering,
100
you
You
something
catered.
yards.
Did he not
Because I'm
cater
sitting
last
next to you.
there. It
No.
felt like there was a sign.
Now, he didn't
contract or
take
something
Puka
like
last
that.
week, who was lit, and I...
He didn't take Amon Romney in 3 touchdowns.
Puka lit the NFL.
three, man.
All right, let's. Sorry. I didn't mean to derail,
All right,
but
do you want to go last?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
you're doing great.
can I go first? I'm going to
Yeah.
pick an obvious pick, and it's a homer pick, and it's a deserved pick. Stephon Diggs, number 8. Unbelievable game. Homecoming game, 10 receptions, 146 yards. If he had a touchdown, he may have been 0 touchdowns. May have been wide receiver 1 in fantasy with a big win against his former team.
Isn't that the guy that left your team?
yeah,
It is,
like,
but
top
Stephon
notch.
Diggs
he
is
did
my
have the Minnesota
official.
Miracle. It was Minnesota Miracle him, so he did do that.
Diggs had
Then
an
he's from
unbelievable
Dallas.
game,
Just
coming back
yeah.
to form. We've talked about him already. Stephon Diggs, my official nomination, and just shout out to Diggs, man.
Oh,
WR1, he's back.
Nice.
That's my nomination.
You want to go last?
Yep.
I'm gonna go with a guy that I don't think we've ever discussed on this pod. Super like under the radar guy. just kind of embodies what it means to be a day 3 guy.
Okay.
And it's none other than Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt.
Oh my! What a switch
This guy should not only win this week, but he should be the day 3 guy of the year.
Well, he has a win already.
Not only does he have a win, but this performance tops his last
It
performance.
does.
And Mr. Irrelevant. I mean, did you not select this guy in fantasy?
I do have him on my fantasy
Firsthand,
team.
you understand the impact this guy's having on the football games.
Wow.
He had a heck of an impact in that game.
Let me just read off his stats. 14 rushing attempts.
Okay.
Modest. 111 yards on 14 carries.
What's the
That's
average,
an average
per carry?
of 8 yards per carry.
Whoa.
Every time he touched the football, 8 yards.
Okay.
I mean, not really, but average-wise, yes.
You can expect that.
And, that in itself would be worthy of a day 3 guy of the week nomination. But add 2 touchdowns.
Like,
2 of them, not just 1, 2.
that's
Stephon had 0. He had 2 more, and they won 27-10 against a team that we considered a contender.
Sure.
And I didn't even get to his receiving stats.
Okay.
And I'll stop there. No, I'll
No,
stop
he had
there.
40 yards receiving. Who cares?
I don't know.
150
Well, let him give him. Wait, don't. Let him give his
150
pitch.
all-purpose yards, 2 touchdowns, 8 yards per carry, and
Great
you beat a
stat.
contender.
It was a good pick.
It was.
It's-
No, you can hate. It's fine.
It's a great
The
number.
stats speak for themselves.
I'm not gonna hate
The
actually.
stats speak.
Shout out to Bill.
All right, JP.
Bill's the man.
Sell me this pen.
You know, this guy is someone whose name has never been uttered in this house on this podcast. Sorry, it's been uttered in this house because I'm a very large fan of this particular person. My day 3 guy nomination is AJ Barner.
Ooh,
Wow.
what a pull!
Back up
Seahawk legend.
Backup tight end for the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Honestly, might even be the first string
I think he's
after the
starter.
last few weeks.
Wait, who's he replacing though?
I mean, he's had...
Who's the first string?
Dude, I mean,
He's a starter.
Elijah Arroyo.
Dude, I mean,
He's
he's
the
had,
backup.
what, 4 touchdowns this year? Is it 4? He's had 4 touchdowns this
He's going
year.
fed.
This
Yeah.
past game, obviously they
Season
lost,
stats.
but they played a great game against the Buccaneers. I mean, honestly, probably game of the week.
Oh, did they win?
No, I just said they lost. But he went 7 for 7. Every ball that he was thrown, he caught. 53 yards, 2 touchdowns. He is their red zone threat.
You said 53 yards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bill had like 3 times.
And Diggs
Yeah,
had like
but
146.
AJ Barner is a stud.
Yes.
I picked him up weeks ago in the Dynasty Fantasy, and he's paid off tremendously.
Yeah. What is
Um,
his fantasy points looking like?
last week he dropped 20 for me.
It's almost
Well, I do like that.
So if we
He had
see
another 20 this week.
no, that's what.
Oh, yeah,
like,
sorry.
but
Apologies.
yeah, but so if AJ Barner, stud.
Wow.
Welcome to the pod, AJ Barner.
I can't wait to hear Matt's opinion on this.
I'm in between 2 guys. Nick, I'm sorry, you're already out of the running.
Oh,
That's,
see ya, dude.
that's crazy.
I think Matt hates like established day 3 guys.
yeah, like that's a
That's the whole
huge
point.
comeback
You
story.
guys not
That's
realize
the whole
Bill already
point
won.
of
Bill
It's
it.
to highlight the people that don't
Dude,
get
Diggs
the credit.
is gonna maybe win comeback player of the year if he keeps us.
No, Daniel Jones is winning
Okay,
comeback player. of the
maybe
year.
top 5 though.
I like what he does on the
Coming off
field.
the ACL.
Top 5 for a comeback player of the year award.
Whatever,
That's what we're
whatever,
flexing?
dude. Whatever. Just pick the winner.
We're flexing
Oh.
participation trophies. This is the NFL.
Eliminating my guy right away is crazy.
I love the Bill. I love him
Yeah, I
so
know you
much. I have him on my fantasy team. But I'm gonna have to go with Barner, man.
No way. He
No,
just
explain
went
why.
with Barner. Yeah, literally explain why.
Because I
What
love.
number is he?
I don't know.
Where'd he go to college?
I don't know.
He literally went to not a small school either.
Iowa probably.
That's Michigan.
Jeez,
Michigan.
man.
Well, you did. I wasn't told this. This is the whole point. You guys are supposed to.
Bill
pitch.
had 3 times his yards.
He's already
Honestly,
been
dude.
picked.
So that's why he wasn't picked. Okay. No, I just want to make
Just
sure.
one of the
criteria's
reasons.
right.
But I do love an exciting tight end. I do love a guy overcoming the odds, not being the starter at the beginning of the season. Seahawks kind of had a hole at tight end, and this guy's putting up 20.
String.
He's trying to build a roster. He's trying to build a roster.
I am
here.
also
I get
trying
what
to
he's
build-
trying to do.
I'm trying to.
sick.
That is crazy.
This is twice now where my player has had stats that like trample everyone else.
This is
and
about
it doesn't get-
stats, is what you're not realizing. And how
They
many times-
lost, gang.
They literally
They
lost.
literally lost.
the game.
It's a crazy pick.
All right, cater, but let's
Gotta
move-
respect the pick. AJ Barner, official.
No, that's a
Building
big
a
win for
team.
Betta.
Hey,
That's a good point.
hey, you
I
were
know I was
confident about it.
hating
You
this
brought it
good
home. You gotta give the respect where it's due. AJ Barner, Seahawks tight end, your official Week 5, Day 3 guy of the week. Congratulations, AJ. Big honor. Time to get into some other picks. Who's the Betta this week,
Oh,
boys?
no.
The
Not
boys were
us, not
ice
me.
freaking cold last week.
Wait.
It's not.
I had one really sharp pick.
And,
It was two, actually. Wait,
The
what?
leader
I was kind of hot with my bets.
with your bets. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I actually was the hottest with my bets. I went 3-0. I'm talking just straight game. I mean, undefeated.
Hey,
That's
if you
big.
faded
That's big.
me, then you're looking really good.
You're looking
right
3-0
about
if you
now.
faded P. He went 0-3. Other boys 2-1. 2-1 also. So not bad from the boys, honestly.
Miracle.
Now, as of straight head-to-head game picks, the boys, the only one to scratch 500, Mr. Relevant.
Wow.
The Oracle.
7-7.
Oracle.
Brought it home with the Jacksonville Jaguars on Monday Night Football. Was the only one to pick it. The other boys went down the drain. I will say, wanted to take the Patriots, did the reverse jinx on the Bills. It's okay. It's worth it for a Patriots win. The season record right now, as far as head-to-head picks, I'm sitting at 49-29, leading the pack. Gabe is 46-32, 44-34. Matt is 23-23, still hovering at 50%. Now you get to college. Totally different story. Mr. Irrelevant leads the pack at 15-7 on the
For
year.
college.
Yep, you are 15-12. JP is 14-13. I am 10-17. We don't need to talk about that.
Can
But-
we actually?
No.
I thought you knew both.
Wait, he's not leading the pack, though.
As far as percentage, he is far and
Because
away.
he's picked less games. That's unfair. Give me my...
He almost has the outright lead without a week. I mean, it's pretty impressive. But I think it's time to get into some head-to-head picks. We have 8 games we're picking this week in college football. This is a heck of a weekend. We will be starting off with AJ Barner, his alumni. The Michigan Wolverines, number 15, at 4-1 visit the USC Trojans on the road. USC is a 2.5-point favorite in this game. JP, who do you have in this game?
You know, as we saw from last week, the trip from the East Coast to the West Coast, I mean, obviously Michigan's not on the coast, but the trip out there to the West Coast provides a very strong disadvantage. So I'm going to go with USC, actually.
Ooh, Trojans. Maiva and Mekhi Lemon. Bring it home. I like it.
I've said on this podcast multiple times that I like USC. I like Maiava. But I'm actually taking Michigan here. I think they're finding a little something. I think vibes are good in Ann Arbor. I know they're taking it out west. But I like what I've seen from Underwood. I think he's maturing well. Give me Michigan.
Michigan. I'm also going Michigan. I think Michigan is going to control the run game in this one. Justice Haynes has been nothing short of unbelievable. He is not to be denied. And this team has already had tougher road environments, I think, than they'll see in this one. I like Maiva and Mekhi Lemon are just unbelievable. He's a stud. I think he'll be a stud on Sundays as well. But I think the Wolverines will get more stops on defense. I like them on the road in this one. Get a big win. This is a nice opportunity at kind of a signature win on the road for Bryce Underwood.
Give me Michigan.
Wolverines on the road. 3-1 there. Hey, contrarian opportunity there. That's all you got to see.
Notice how
You took the
Sharps picked
favorite.
Michigan.
Dang it.
USC, you stand alone there, but they are the favorite in that game. So, hey, there you go. There's an edge there. Next game, we have a losing record opponent the second straight week. The Florida Gators are back on the list. They take on Texas A&M on the road, number 5 in the country. They are 7.5-point dogs on the road to A&M. Matt, who do you have in this game? You took the Gators last week.
And I will not do that again. Give me Texas A&M. Florida, big emotional win. Not going to do it 2 weeks in a row. I don't see it. I just don't see it out of the Gators. So give me Texas A&M.
I'm also going to go A&M in this game in a close one. I do think the Gators found something last week. I think the defense looked good. I'd be surprised. I would not be
Texas.
surprised. I mean, look, it was Texas, and I mean,
That's so crazy to
It's
say.
crazy to say that,
Yeah.
but
I would not be
true now.
surprised to just come down to the last possession. I think that A&M defense is just awesome, and Le'Veon Moss is toting that rock right now. Still don't believe A&M is fully earned that respect. I think they
More
get
so
it
than
done this week, but I do think it's going to be a test in this game. So I'm going to go A&M in a close one.
Gig 'em. Give me Texas A&M. I think they cover 7.5. I think Florida was a flash in the pan. Not a believer.
Okay.
Florida Gators cannot play on the road. Texas A&M will be doing the Gator Chomp in College Station. Give me the Aggies.
Oh no.
Aggies, sweep.
Three guys.
It's a day 3 guys sweep.
Congratulations, Florida Gators.
Congratulations, DJ Lagway and the boys.
Texas A&M has been eliminated.
They have. We'll move on to the Big 12 now. Number 21, Arizona State, 4-1. Visit the Utah Utes, who are also 4-1. Utah is favored by 5.5 in this game. JP, who do you have in Utah?
You know, Utah left a bad taste in my mouth a couple weeks ago when they played Texas Tech. I'm going to take Utah to win because I think they need this game really bad.
I think it's funny that like Arizona State is ranked 21st and Utah is unranked, and yet they're still 5.5-point favorites. Like, is that not a flawed ranking system?
I agree.
Conversation for another day. But give me Arizona State, actually. I like Sam Leavitt playing better ball.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just like optimism of him possibly being the Steelers quarterback. But give me Arizona State.
Arizona State, I'm going to go Utah. I'm still a believer in the Utes. I haven't seen enough from Leavitt in that offense to make me think they'll move it on the road against the Utes, especially in a night game. I think this game is also like sandwiched between 2 ranked opponents for Arizona State, so they kind of have a tough stretch here. Give me Dampier and the Utes and what should be hopefully an awesome environment. I think they'll vault themselves back into the top 20 with a big victory here.
Interesting insight. There's going to be some storms in Utah. So Arizona State's been practicing by tossing a little bit of water on Sam Leavitt's hand before he throws the ball.
Don't they play?
Has
don't
he
they
been able to handle it?
Don't they practice indoors?
No, they practice outdoors.
They do.
Yeah. Well, at least this practice was outdoors. And because of that, give me Utah. I mean, yeah. Just
okay. Utes. Yeah. Stand alone. You got. You feeling okay about that?
Lone Wolf. I feel good.
Lone Wolf. All right. Arizona State.
Steelers quarterback.
Yeah.
Gonna win it.
We will be watching.
That is the standalone night game there. So we'll see how that goes. Moving on to some real ball, a real conference, the SEC. Number 10 Georgia, 4-1 visits the 3-2 Auburn Tigers, desperate need of a win. They are 3.5-point dogs at home in Jordan-Hare at 7:30 Eastern time, a night game in Jordan-Hare. We'll start with Matt in this one. Who do you got in this game?
We talked about it earlier. Road SEC games are something different. But this Georgia team's really good. I mean, you take that loss to Alabama, you beat Tennessee in a close one, but it's not enough. I have no faith. War damn, give me Auburn.
The Tigers.
Whoa.
Upset
give me
win.
Auburn. Yeah.
Whoa.
Hey.
Georgia is running on, in my opinion, the clock is ticking. Gunnar Stockton is not the truth.
Oh, I hate watch now. I feel like all of my teams get hate watched by you. That's okay, though. But Georgia, I'm going to take Georgia in this game. I do think this is a very tough football game. And if I wasn't a Georgia fan, this is a great spot for Auburn to win this game. This Auburn team is going to step up. They're looking for a signature win. I think the Dogs need it just as much, though, and they won't take this team lightly, especially on the road. So I am worried about that secondary against Auburn's receivers. Cam Coleman may have a day, but UGA found its run game, I think, the last 2 games, even against Bama in a loss, and I believe Gunnar is going to grit out another tough one on the road. So I'm going to take Dogs in a close one.
I was really hoping I was going to be alone on Auburn, honestly, because I'm actually pretty confident in them to win this one at home for a couple reasons. One, this line is very interesting to me, given where these two teams are at 3.5. Secondly, I think this is actually a really good matchup for Auburn in the way that Georgia's secondary has shown that they can be had. I think you'd agree with that.
Very much.
Georgia's pass rush has struggled.
They have.
And Auburn wants to throw it deep. They've shown that they want to get it outside of their playmakers and kind of let them go make plays. I think Cam Coleman could have a monster game. And Jackson Arnold isn't afraid to air that thing out. I think it's a really good matchup for them. The O-line has struggled a little bit, but you're going against maybe a weaker pass rush or a pass rush that hasn't gotten it going yet. For those reasons, I'm taking Auburn.
I'm taking Georgia.
Oh, he was gonna take Auburn.
No, I've had Georgia on my thing this whole time. But I'm very interested to hear Auburn. I'm happy we're split here because this is going to be a great game.
It is.
But unfortunately, we talk about the Eagles all the time. Obviously, this weekend they didn't get it done. But we talk about they just find a way. Auburn has yet to show me that they find a way. Mm-hmm. So I'm taking Georgia. It could be a close game, but I just don't think Auburn is, in the end, going to be able to put a complete game together. So, and
Also less. Sorry.
No, you go. No.
Finish.
I was going to say, and I understand the Oklahoma game. There were a lot of ups and downs. Probably Auburn should have won that game, but they didn't. So I want to see a full game from them before I can pick them.
I was honestly going to say the same thing. Like Auburn could very easily be 5-0 right now and probably like a top 8 team.
Like if they're 5-0, they're top 5.
That's what I'm saying. Like they were very close to being there, and I think they're not really getting enough credit for.
Like I said, if I wasn't a Georgia fan, that's a good spot for Auburn, man. It's a great matchup for them, and they need that game. But Georgia needs it too. So go Dogs in that one. JP, why don't you keep us rolling? We have another SEC matchup and another rivalry matchup. Number 6, Oklahoma, maybe with John Mateer, maybe not. 5-0 take on the Texas Longhorns, who are 3-2 and still favored by 3 points. Actually, it's down to 1.5.
What do you mean,
checked.
maybe?
Who?
You said maybe John Mateer.
He might play. I saw a report today that he could
Start with
play.
Matt.
We'll start with Matt.
Mateer is, I gotta look this up.
He's questionable.
He did.
This is
it was him though. It was him that asked, right?
John Mateer allegedly. I saw this on Reddit from Twitter that he was in Chipotle and told the Chipotle worker.
Nope, I'm changing my.
He might play.
Nope, Oklahoma.
And I've seen. Okay, you're gonna go
I'm
first.
going Oklahoma.
Sooners.
Oklahoma. I had Texas. I thought John Mateer was out. Oklahoma. Texas sucks.
Michael Hawkins is a worthy backup, I will say, even if Mateer doesn't play. But okay, Mateer. What if he doesn't play?
It is the Red River rivalry.
Michael Hawkins.
Let's not forget that.
It is the Red River rivalry. All right, you're up.
Gosh, this just threw a wrench in everything. Because John Mateer is going to be the Steelers quarterback next year, along with the 4 other guys that I mentioned.
They're going to go Browns in this draft.
You could build a whole team.
Here's where I'm at with this game. Huge rivalry. Anything can happen in these games. Texas, I mean, you'd think they have to win at some point.
They just lost to Florida. This has to be the get-back game.
It should be, right?
Yes.
But, like, they're also so inferior to Oklahoma.
It could be bad.
It's tough. It's tough. If Mateer plays, give me Oklahoma.
You gotta pick one, though.
They're in Austin.
Can't do it either or.
That's completely different.
Michael Hawkins is a good quarterback.
He's not Mateer.
He's not Mateer, but he's a good quarterback.
Give me Texas.
The Horns.
Give me Arch. Arch resurgence game. He gets drafted by the Steelers.
Oh my! All right,
Arch, go.
You know what?
I'm done,
dude. Gosh, I'm going Texas too. Man, this is a straight gut pick, and nobody needs a big win more than the Texas Longhorns and Arch Manning right now. This is an opportunity. It's a signature win. Where maybe all is forgiven. You set yourself up for the rest of the season. You have a shot at the playoff again. You start believing. I think the defense will play a factor, especially if it's Hawkins at quarterback. Expect an absolute grind of a game because Oklahoma's defense is going to make Arch Manning look bad again, I fear. I could literally see Texas winning this game like 17-14. Like it could be an awful game. But I'm going to go Horns to get a win. Unbelievable.
All right. No. Give me Oklahoma.
Oh, the Sooners.
Did you just do a McConaughey bait?
Horns down?
Horns
down.
Dude, you didn't even let the bit mature. You literally
just
just
went straight
all right. No. No. Give me Oklahoma.
Sooners.
Yeah, Texas. I'll say it. Bum team. Sarkisian sucks. Sark sucks. Arch Manning sucks. It's
Parker
literally the
Livingston's
only.
hard, though.
The only
that boy
thing,
is tough.
The only thing that's keeping Arch Manning alive is his last name.
100%. I'm not gonna argue with that. I'm still taking Texas just because.
And it's split now. So P, let's rock.
Horns down.
All right, we're moving on to the Big Ten. Is this the real conference?
Oh,
not Penn State, but other teams in the conference. Number 1, Ohio State.
Right, dude. We get it.
I'm sorry.
Jeez.
My bad. Well, whatever. Number 1, Ohio State.
Real.
This is the established number 1 team in the country. Ohio State 5-0 takes on number 17 Illinois, who's now 4-1. They are 14.5-point dogs at home. Got blown out by Indiana earlier this year. They get an opportunity to take on number 1 at home. Matt, who do you have in this game?
Give me Ohio State. I mean, I want them to lose at some point, just so that But I think Illinois is not the team that's going to take them down. If they were playing Indiana, I would pick Indiana in this situation. But give me Ohio State.
Am I an absolute madman? Absolutely. But after we saw what happened in Pasadena last week,
No.
We know unexpected things happen.
Oh, no.
And this team is playing with absolutely nothing to lose. Something in me tells me Ohio State is going to drop a game this year that they're not supposed to, and it won't be this one. I really wanted to go Illini here, but the Buckeyes will prove to be too much for them, I think. An Ohio State defense, it is the best in the country, and the Illinois defense is just too porous for me to, go upset in this one. I really wanted to. I'm not going to lie. I really wanted to. I mean, so bad. But maybe they'll keep it close, and I will be kicking myself if they pull the upset and I didn't pick it. But I'm going to go Ohio State in this game.
I'm also going Ohio State. Illinois literally lost by like 60 at Indiana. Like, I'm not really considering this. Forgive me.
Big win against USC, though, the other week at home.
It
Not
just isn't
moved.
the team that takes down Ohio State, in my opinion. But
I'm just not moved.
yeah, I'm not.
UCLA
not
just
the
beat
Illini.
Penn State.
Dude, we
That
are
was
not
a
Ohio
freak.
State.
Yeah,
That's
let's just
true.
also say that was a
But
freak.
UCLA is not UCLA would lose to Illinois by a lot, I think.
Dude, we suck. Like, I don't know. This isn't comparable.
Yeah.
This is not a
Dude,
comparable
what are you about to
situation.
Okay, man,
Don't do
please
anything
do it,
crazy.
dude. I mean, that would just be awesome.
Do it.
No, I was gonna do it if it wasn't an 11 a.m. game. I'm going Ohio State.
Okay.
I mean,
Call.
They're the big
Illini.
kickoff team.
yeah. I can't do it.
Yeah. Well, Ohio State gets a clean sweep. They're the first one of the pod so far. Illinois is officially
Illini.
on an upset alert. There, Ohio State's on upset alert. But we'll move on back to the SEC. Number 8, Alabama, on a good roll right now. 4-1 visits number 14, Missouri, who is undefeated and 3-point dogs at home to the Tide. JP, why don't you keep us rolling?
I've been getting burned a lot by picking undefeated teams. So I'm picking Bama. I expect it to be close, but unfortunately, Missouri has not really played a lot of competition, and I have a feeling that could burn them this week. So give me the Tide.
Tide.
I'm also going Tide. Sorry, Bo Pribula. I wish you were a Penn State Nittany Lion more than Drew Aller.
If this
But-
was Bo on Penn State versus Bama, who would you be taking?
Penn State. Easily. Drew Aller's trash. But give me Alabama. Ty Simpson's playing really good football.
I'm also going Bama. Bama has shown a new level of focus, I think, since week 1, and Ty Simpson's playing as good as anybody, like they were saying. I think DeBoer, he says they're taking it 1 week at a time. I think Mizzou's a good squad, but I think Bama's 4-1 is a little bit stronger than Mizzou's 5-0, and they're on a mission. I think this sets up a great matchup for Bama and Tennessee next week if both teams can get it done. So give me the Tide on the road in this game.
Yeah, now give me the Tide. Give me
Oh.
Alabama. Yeah, I just Missouri's not the team. They're not the team to beat Bama. So
Another clean sweep. And 5-0 Mizzou has no believers on the Day 3 Guys pod. So Bama, clean sweep there. May as well just chalk it up for Missouri there. But to the game of the weekend, I'm super excited for this game. Number 7 Indiana, 5-0. Visits
I want to go last.
number 3 Oregon, who's also 5-0. Oregon is a 7.5-point favorite. At home, Dan Lanning versus Kurt Signetti. Dante Moore versus Fernando Mendoza. This is a heck
Probably the
of
top 2 quarterbacks in the class at the moment.
maybe a battle for QB1 in the NFL draft this year, but a huge game. He's requested to go last. Are you prepared to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. I'm going to go Oregon. Like I said, traveling out to the West Coast is difficult. I don't know, after what Indiana showed us last week, I know they absolutely destroyed Illinois, 2 weeks ago? But I don't know. I think that could have just been the win that maybe keeps everyone hanging on to him for a while. But I'm going to go Oregon.
I am also going with Oregon. I'm going to try not to talk about Steelers' quarterback situation. I'm excited to watch these two go head-to-head. They're both playing great football. Watched Dante Moore against Penn State, and he was balling. Excited to see if he can keep it going at home. I think Oregon's a better team. So I'm
With that
taking
being
Oregon.
said, on the Steelers, though,
Either. Would take
they will
either.
both be Steelers.
Probably.
I'm going Indiana in this game. This is just an awesome matchup.
Contrarian.
A must-see TV. I had to take an upset. I mean, there's always going to be something that unexpectedly happens this weekend. I think Oregon's very strong, and you can automatically chalk it up as a W for them being at home. But I just have a feeling, this is a battle for QB1 in the draft. And, Indiana's been knocking on the door recently, but they haven't quite earned the respect of the college football world. This is when they officially earn it, man. Mendoza is real, and the defense is even realer. I mean, the Hoosiers have weapons on both sides, as do the Ducks. The Ducks do as well, but I think this is going to be an absolute battle. Both teams rank top 5 offensively and defensively in the country right now, and I'm going to go upset here in a close one.
And both haven't really played anybody.
Indiana's dominated everybody they played, except Iowa last week.
Some specials going on in Bloomington. I can feel it. I love Fernando Mendoza. I'm riding with you, man.
I love it. Let's go.
Indiana.
Hoosiers, come on.
It was always Oregon.
A 2v2 here. Look, these are 2 great football teams, and look, I'd love to go Oregon, but it's just
Crazier things have happened. Almost like UCLA beating Penn State.
I was honestly choosing between Illinois and Indiana, who I wanted to pick as the upset, and I think Indiana's my.
Give me Northwestern.
Who are they playing?
Penn State.
Oh, well, that was it for college football picks of the week. This should be an awesome slate, but we'll get to the NFL now. We have 2 teams on bye, the Texans and the Vikings. Our first pick will be Vikings versus the bye week.
Can I just put my opinion out there? The Vikings are going to lose the bye week if they activate J.J. McCarthy. And they might. So you might lose the bye week.
I'm also going to go bye week in this one. I just don't.
Am I in control right now?
No, your team
Are
just
you guys doing
sucks.
the Arkansas bit right now? Is that the Arkansas versus bye week? Is that what you guys are doing?
No, like you could
Who do
actually
you got
lose
in this
the bye
one?
week there.
No, I really think the Vikings have the hand in
You
this
got it
one.
over the bye week?
Yeah.
Oh, and didn't Jordan Addison skip practice and have to get benched?
He didn't play the first half. He played the second half. Caught the game winning.
He was
touchdown.
up to,
Didn't he
5 a.m.
literally skip practice?
He missed a walkthrough.
Sounds like a championship caliber football
Sounds
team to
like
me.
it.
I think we're gonna be fine, guys.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, we'll move to the actual games. The Eagles, now the 4-1 Eagles, no longer unbeaten, take on the Jackson Dart Giants. The
They are
Giants.
dying. I mean, it's a joke.
The Jackson Dart Giants on Thursday Night Football. Short week for the boys. We'll start with you because you love Dart. Let's see if you go Giants in this one. But who you got?
Give me the Eagles. They just lost to the Broncos. They're gonna literally put all their pain or every
All their
piece
pain?
all the pain that they felt losing the Broncos, they're gonna put it on the Giants.
It's just pain everywhere.
Nice take, Oracle.
I'm also going Eagles. Don't need to talk about a lot of this one. I just think that they totally overmatch New York in this game. And you can make the argument that any team can win any given Sunday, but that Giants team is not prepared to beat Philly right now. I don't care that they're at home. I'm going to take Philly to cover.
I'm taking the Eagles, but I don't think they're going to cover. I think Saquon could have a monster game, but I'm going to have to see Jalen Hurts be able to throw the ball downfield before I'm comfortable taking them to cover against anybody. So give me the Eagles. I think it's going to be a close game. And it's Thursday.
We got one squad ride last week, so I'm going Eagles.
Okay.
This will be
So the Giants have just won the game.
Yeah, the
Jackson
Eagles
Dart. Well, Dart is comparable to Hurts in the way they run, so maybe he'll outrush. Who has more rush yards in that game, Hurts or Dart?
Hurts.
I think Dart.
Give me Dart.
Dart's
actually.
going to tote that.
Dude, Giants defense has too much athleticism up front for him to be super successful.
I think it's going to be a big Saquon
Abdul
game.
Carter's going to be a big spy for them in that game.
Yeah,
I think.
agreed.
Or Kayvon. They'll rotate him. But.
Agreed. But yeah, I'd agree. Big Saquon opportunity there. Back in London, man, I mean, they just love these London games. Denver Broncos starting to roll hot versus the only team without a win in the NFL, the New York Jets. Maybe they can get a win outside of U.S. soil. JP, who do you have in this one?
The Jets suck. Give me the Broncos.
I'm going to get heat for this, but I don't think that they suck.
I just don't think, either.
I don't think they can put it together.
Like,
they have the pieces to be successful at what they're trying to do. And we saw it in the first quarter against y'all. They were able to run the football, and they looked like, okay, this is their identity. They just can't win. And I'm taking the Broncos, but I don't think the Jets suck. And that might be a crazy take.
No, it's not. I don't think the Jets suck either, and I picked them 3 out of the 5 weeks so far. Okay. It's just kind of insane, and they continue to disappoint me. I'm not going to get burnt again by them. Maybe I will. I think the Broncos just played the actual full version of the New York Jets with the Eagles there. Maybe the Jets aspire to be that, and they got it done on the road. I think they're going to get it done against New York, so I'm going to go Broncos.
I physically can't remember if I picked the Jets once this year. And I'm not gonna they can burn me once. So yeah, give me the Jets. This is an early
upset.
This is an early London game.
Just saved the Broncos.
He did.
You gotta take in travel into an account. Yeah, just give me the Jets, man. I like Fields. So
We appreciate you.
I like
taking one
it.
For the team.
I like it. And just for that, you get to pick the next game first. Rams
Just for that.
visit the Ravens. The Ravens are 7.5-point dogs right now. Lamar Jackson has not been declared in or out yet. Probably plays a big factor in that game. The Ravens are at home, but they are heavy dogs. Who do you have in this one?
Ravens are what, 1-4 right now?
They are.
Yeah.
The 1-5 Ravens, man. Give me the Rams. They just lost to the 49ers in a brutal overtime game. They're gonna be looking to get back. So give me the Rams.
I'm also going Rams. Matt Staff's going to tear up that freaking Ravens defense. If Lamar playing is going to make it interesting, he probably will end up playing. I am still going to go Rams, though, on the road. I think this is I'm going to take the bait that Lamar's not playing. I think that line might be a little telling that they don't think he's going to play this week, and Cooper Rush is not winning that game, I don't think. So I'm going to go Rams.
Oh my gosh.
I'm taking the Rams too. I really hope you take the Ravens so you can save us. But if Lamar plays, I really do think the Ravens win. Like Lamar
Really?
is just that much of a game-changing player to me. They the whole team plays different when Nate's playing.
Yeah.
But Stafford's playing great football, and that defense is so bad. And if Cooper Rush is playing, they have no chance, in my opinion. So I'm taking the Rams. Ravens should just trade for AR if Lamar's going to.
They really should. He's a better fit.
Dude, if he's going to miss significant time, I don't think he is, but I think AR would be so fun in that offense.
I'm just going to go ahead and say congratulations to the Ravens because I'm taking the Rams.
Dude, a part of me wants to now change my pick to the Ravens, and
Someone
I'll take
has
it.
to take
And
the
no.
I just took it on the last
If
one, so.
if I took them last week and they burned me, so if we lose together, we win together, whatever.
No, but they need to
Doesn't
lose for
matter.
the Steelers, man.
The Ravens defense is too hurt. I think Staff dices.
Are guys coming back for the Ravens, though?
Matt BK's out for the year. Roquan's not playing. Marlon Humphrey's still banged up. I don't think reinforcements are coming this week.
Yeah, I don't
It'll
either.
be post-bye, I think.
Yeah, they're on bye after this week, I think.
I believe so.
Yeah, well, I'm going to stick with the Rams, man. Gosh, I really wanted
That's
to switch.
scary.
I'm not going to lie. But I'm going to stick Rams. Ravens probably getting a big win at home. But two teams, this should be high scoring, maybe. Dallas Cowboys visit the Carolina Panthers. Matt took the Panthers last week. I'll give you an opportunity to take them again. You can go first.
Yeah, I'll do it. Give me the Panthers.
Again.
I don't
Thurs?
like picking the Cowboys.
He's picked the Panthers 3 weeks in a row. And
I
they've
think
hit once.
I think Bryce Young is like a good quarterback that's just missing.
Easy.
Ooh.
I think he is. He's just missing a team.
Rico Dowdle is the team.
Yeah, I mean, if Five's toting that rock in the backfield, they can win any game.
Give him some receipt. I don't know.
Okay.
Give me the
That's a
Panthers.
Panthers.
I
I'm
have
gonna
a sneaky suspicion.
go Cowboys at home. I think a high-scoring game bodes well for the Cowboys. Dak Prescott is playing at an MVP level. Maybe a square pick. Don't care.
Cowboys are away.
Dallas out on the road.
I'm going with Dallas too. Dak is playing such good football right now, and if they get any semblance of a defense in this game, which I think
Defense
they
looked
will,
pretty good last
That's
week.
what I'm saying. I think they will. I think they might roll. Bryce Young, I'm not trying to hate on him, but I think he gets more excuses made for him than any quarterback I've ever seen. The guy was a number one pick. Like, you need to elevate the team at some point, and I don't think that he's done that. And for some reason, there's a narrative that, like, he needs help and all this stuff. Like, Stroud had no help, and he came in and dominated. I know he's not playing amazing at the moment. Had a good week, but that's my tangent. Give me the Cowboys.
You go in the Cowboys. Sorry.
Your body wanted to pick
Yeah,
the
no,
Panthers.
I was gonna talk trash about the Panthers, but no, the Dolphins just suck. That's why we lost. That's why the Panthers got a one in the win column this past weekend. But I'm going Cowboys.
Okay. Next game. The newly arisen New England Patriots take on the now not winless New Orleans Saints. Spencer Rattler and the boys have another home game. We'll start with JP in this one. Saints Patriots, who you got in this one?
I am going with the Patriots. but all I'm gonna say is watch out.
Okay. Okay.
Man, there really is part of me that wants to see Rattler win this game. But no, I'm going with the Pats. I think Nick's right. I think they did find something. Team looked good. If Ramondre Stevenson doesn't fumble, I think y'all
Big
will
if.
handedly win this.
If he
I do. At some point, I want to see Travion really get used in that offense because I think it could add a
think he
whole other
will.
dimension. And that's what I'm saying. I think this could be the game that they do it. So I'm taking Pats.
Yep, I'm gonna go Pats as well. Turn a new leaf. I think that will be a popular pick this week, which always makes me nervous. I do think it's warranted. Saints will definitely put up a fight. They've done that this year. I'm going to go Patriots because I think they have a new focus and they're now starting to believe a little bit. I don't think this will be the slip-up game.
Give me the Patriots.
Oh.
No, don't pick the Patriots.
I'll take
They
it.
just beat the Bills. I mean, yeah, the Saints did hold back the Bills a little bit. They did show some heart on defense against them. But yeah, no, this Patriots team just got off beating possibly the best team in the NFL. So yeah, I mean, why wouldn't they continue on that roll?
Why wouldn't they?
Give me the
Maybe because
Patriots.
we all picked
I'm
them.
going to say something great. Are the Bills fraud? Who have they beaten?
I said this last week. I literally said this
I'm
last
kidding.
week.
I just wanted to bring it back.
I'm not
up.
saying they're fraud, but
Jalen's real.
if
That's for
Ramondre
sure.
fumbles again, he needs to be cut.
Like kind of looking
they're just
like
not going to. We just
kind of
lost
looking
Gibson.
like a weak win then for y'all.
Okay. Whatever. All right, moving on. Cardinals versus the absolutely unbelievable Indianapolis Colts at home. Matt, who you got in this one?
After that clown show that Arizona put up, I'm gonna take the Colts. I love Indiana Jones over there. So yeah, give me the Colts. Real team in the AFC South. Who would have thought? Oh no. Oh my.
I'm gonna go Colts. I wanted to switch it. I had the Colts pegged on this one. I'm gonna stick with it. The Colts are honestly, they're good. They just are at this point, and I think Arizona does. Honestly, this would be a huge bounce back opportunity for them, and the Colts are probably due for a letdown game. Might talk myself into it. I'm gonna go Cardinals. I'm gonna switch. I'm going Cardinals. I'm sorry. I just my gut's telling me it should be Cardinals, and I'm gonna go Arizona in this game on the road. I think Kyler Murray is gonna have a good game, and it's just gonna be one of those weird victories. Go Cardinals! Oh my gosh.
You literally just took all my points because I was taking the Cardinals.
Oh.
I'm kind of upset now.
I'm sorry.
Now I kind of want to take the Colts. No, dude, I'm going with the Cardinals. Like, I think Kyler is
Oh.
going to have a monster game. Kind of a teaser for who my fantasy guy of the week is
Yeah.
for quarterbacks. Something tells me they're going to get the run game going and Marv is going to explode and they're just going to go and get this one.
I mean, it's a personal game for him.
Hometown hero.
Gosh, dude, I really had the Colts, and I was just like, it's gonna
feels-
be square.
It feels like a comeback to earth game.
It
for the
does.
Colts.
It does.
I'm going Colts. I really hope Marv explodes though. If y'all were both going to pick
You're
the
gonna
Colts,
go?
I was going to pick the Cardinals, but I'm going with the Colts. My gut instinct. I don't know. The Cardinals, like you said, put on a clown show. So I'm going with Indiana.
Okay, I got a little I was overheating there. I was thinking. All right, moving on to a game that should be an absolute dog fight with two good teams. I think that weren't expected to be that good. Seahawks take on the 4-1 Jacksonville Jaguars. P-Man, who do you have in this game?
I'm going to go with the Seahawks. Something in me tells me that the Jaguars win last night was not the greatest win ever just because of how they did it. So I'm going to pick the Seahawks to exploit the Jags.
Seahawks on the road.
I'm also going with the Seahawks. Seahawks could be 4-1 right now with some really serious wins. That defense is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Jacksonville is as good as their record. I think they played better football last night. I liked what they did with Travis Hunter on both sides of the football. I'm just not really a T-Law guy like that, to be honest. And I think Mike McDonald's going to create some serious issues for them. So I'm taking Seattle.
I'm also going Seahawks in this game. I think the defense is just so strong, and Jacksonville. Maybe I'm just not respecting them. I just don't see it. I think it's going to be Seattle in this game. I think they're the better team, and I think they need it especially after losing that game last week. So just think the Jaguars are due to lose one. I just don't think they're going to be a powerhouse this year. And like when we look back at it, and it just makes sense to me.
The Jags were so sweet to me this week, and I would feel so wrong not to pick them again. Seahawks are just better, man. I mean, give me Seattle. I know it sucks that we were all going to pick them, but I really do love what Darnold and GSN are doing down there. We're up there, and because we're below.
We are below.
We are.
So up there in out west in Seattle. So
Making sure you weren't switching beforehand, but that is an official table bet of week 6. Is it?
this
Week 6. That is the official boys table bet. We're going to say it now so we don't forget it later. But the Seattle Seahawks I believe they're plus 1.5 right now as we speak. That is official. The boys are 3-2 on the table bets, and that will be the official table bet. The boys are taking the Seahawks on the road. Everybody thinks they're going to win. It's a gritty pick, but I think gritty picks, those show for more.
We've done better with the gritty picks than we have the large spreads.
We have. The Lions did cash it last week. Shout out to the Lions covering 10 points. That was a big win for the table bet. The boys were very thankful to them, but we'll be moving forward. Seahawks, we'll be riding with them. Next game, another 1 p.m. game. The Chargers take on the Miami Dolphins.
Let's hear it.
Actually, I'm just going to let you go first.
No, y'all got it.
Okay, we'll let Matt go first.
I can't believe I'm about to do this.
He's not about to do it.
He's not. It's bait.
Give me the Dolphins, man. The Chargers have an identity issue. I don't know. It's just one of those weird feelings. Yeah, I feel like this is a fall apart game for the Chargers. This could be really bad for them. So yeah,
Fall apart game?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
This could be going bad to worse.
You know what, dude?
Give me the
I was going to
Dolphins.
go Dolphins, and I'm switching again. I really was. I honestly think the Dolphins are going to cover
Well,
the
because
spread.
I said it.
Yeah, I just did not feel right because I feel like he might go
For
Dolphins.
some
Maybe
reason,
he
when you
won't.
say it, it's like, no.
It's like now
no.
I don't think it's
That's
going to happen.
crazy.
I really was going to go Miami. I think this is actually a decent spot for them, and I just do think that the Chargers are going to pull this one out on the road.
Oh, now you do because
A close one, though. I do think it's going to be an ugly win if they get it done, but I think that they have an opportunity to get their offense rolling a little bit, and Herbo can get it done through the air. And if you're going to face a team where you're struggling against the run, you can still have a formidable run game against the Dolphins right now. So I'm going to go Chargers.
I'm also going Chargers for most of those reasons, but I do think this is going to be a really close game. For some reason, y'all play the Chargers really well over the last couple of years. There's been a couple shootouts there. Tua's played really well against them. So I could talk myself into a Dolphins win here. I just think, and I think you would agree with this, the Dolphins are just struggling, man. That Panthers game, was one that you could have used to build some momentum. And had they won that, I might be changing my tune here. But if they're going to lose that one, man, I just struggle to see a path for them to beat the Chargers. So,
Every day I get on Twitter here recently, I've seen like a Dolphins fans Twitter post on Justin Herbert highlights and say what could have been, because that was the whole debate. Do you pick Tua? Do you pick Justin Herbert? Well, we picked Tua.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna pick the Fins.
Oh, very nice.
Sweet.
Shout out to the Fins, man.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, I had a feeling you were going to do that. I looked him in the eye, and I'm like, if we go 3-1 Fins here, I'm going to feel really bad about that. So, hey, shout out to y'all. The end pieces, taking the Fins. I love it. That'd be a big win. And honestly, you probably don't even want that win.
Let's move on to the next
Let's
game.
move on to the next one. Hey, another day 3 guys team. The Cleveland Browns take on the Pittsburgh Steelers, coming fresh off the bye week. Did you guys beat the bye week?
yes.
Okay. A formidable
Strictly
victory.
because the AFC North lost and we got help.
Is Jalen Warren going to be back?
Yes.
Good.
They think.
That's it's all I needed to hear. The Cleveland Browns take on the Steelers. Big divisional matchup. JP, why don't you keep it rolling?
I'm gonna go with the Steelers. I have a feeling that Dylan Gabriel or whoever's their quarterback is gonna not play too well in Pittsburgh. So.
Oh, you want to go last? Okay. I'm gonna go Steelers too in an ugly game. I think it's gonna be one of those classic AFC North just grit fests, and I think there's gonna be a lot of running the football. And I think the Steelers could win that game like 13-10. So I'm going to go Steelers. Browns, I think, will probably cover in a close game, but not pull it up.
They played my Vikings close.
They did.
They beat the Packers.
They did.
They got the new guy, Dylan Gabriel, in there.
They do.
Give me the Browns, man.
Cleveland Browns.
Thank you.
On the
Honestly, just
road.
saved this.
Yeah. Wow.
I'll take the.
You're
I'll
just
take
bringing
the
all of the juice, all of the underdogs. I like to see it.
Why not?
I honestly feel more confident because they lost to the Vikings, and the Vikings aren't a good football team. So, like, I feel pretty confident that we can win this game.
Uh-huh.
No, in all seriousness, I'm taking the Steelers. I am worried. Vibes are a little bit too high in Pittsburgh right now. This could be a crash and burn game. It really could. But I think that's coming next week against Joe Flacco and Cincy. So I'm taking the Steelers. I think the defense is going to play really well. They're getting healthy, which has kind of been the problem. Playing a lot better football. Shut down a weak Vikings team. I feel confident, but it's going to be a slugfest. Myles Garrett scares me because Broderick Jones, man, oh boy. That is going to be a matchup to watch. If I was Arthur Smith, I would take Darnell Washington and just stick him right next to Broderick and be like, y'all take him out of the game. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
But I think Smith's going to scheme it up, and I think we're going to get the win.
I like it. Moving on, this is kind of a poverty matchup. This doesn't really need a whole lot of explanation. Titans, who actually got a big win last week, play another one-win team in the Las Vegas Raiders. Matt, who do you have in this one?
God. This is. I don't know, man.
You don't know?
I really don't.
The Oracle doesn't know.
You should know.
I don't know. This is rough. Is there like an obvious answer? I feel like you just said.
The Raiders are favored by 4.5. There's no obvious answer though. They're both one-win teams.
Give me the Titans, man. After being the Cardinals.
Wow, Titans get 2 in a row with Cam Ward.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Raiders in this game. Time to get right, Las Vegas. Give the ball to Ashton Genty. Raiders.
I'm so with Matt on this one.
Oh,
Like, part of me wants to pick Cam Ward, but I think the Titans are just so bad. Give me the Raiders.
oh.
Genty might run for 150. Silence while I'm talking.
the hell is that? The hell is that? I'm cutting that. That's absurd.
No,
I'm
do
sorry,
not cut that.
I'm cutting. Don't cut me off there.
That's insane.
Genty finna run for 150. Give me the Raiders. Give me Gino. Gino finna throw for 300.
Holy moly, that was incredible.
304 picks. Give me the Titans.
Wow, the Titans.
Love you, Pete.
T
Yeah.
for Titans.
Yeah.
Cam Ward.
Cam Ward. Come on.
Wow, clip that. What
Jeez.
Nordy? Okay, let's get back to a real
Oh
game.
my goodness.
The Niners visit the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, both coming off huge victories. JP, why don't you keep us rolling?
I mean, I'm going with the Bucks. They haven't given me a reason to not pick them. Riding with the Bucks.
Give me the Bucks. I'm high on Baker, man. I love watching Baker play football. And that Buccaneers O-line might be the best group in the NFL right now. And I will always pick a great O-line, so give me the Bucks.
Gosh, I'm going Bucks as well, dude. I mean, I think so highly of the Bucks, and I picked against them twice already for God knows why. They're both not very healthy teams in total, but they're healthier, I think. And I think everybody's going to start believing in Mac Jones and the boys. And maybe Purdy will play, maybe he won't. I don't think it makes a huge difference. I'm going to go Bucks at home.
Yeah, give me the Bucks. I'm sorry, guys. I can't take every bullet for this squad.
Bullet?
What?
That's okay. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I can't take the juice.
Analysis?
On everything. You guys pretty much explained it. It's a great team. I mean, they're kind of favorites.
Not
I
a
think,
Mac
in
10
the
believer.
No, I think it'll be tight.
Do we know if Purdy's playing?
Purdy might play. I think he's probably going to play. I'm telling you, the Niners are a good pick. I just think I need to take Tampa now one of these days. I need to quit picking against him.
If we all pick against the Niners and they win again, we might be in trouble in the comments.
Bang, Niner gang is going to
They're gonna come after us.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, they're coming after us. They're gonna win again now.
Oh,
I'm less
okay.
confident.
It's
Okay, the Niners are not picked once again
Oof.
in a big game.
we're not
on
starting
the
to try to, or we're not trying to start.
The Niners, if they win
the
this
Niners fan
game,
base.
they earn full. We need to start talking about them. So,
Shanahan would be in Coach of the Year.
absolutely,
talks, in
this
my
would be
opinion.
an unbelievable road victory.
With how banged up they are.
Yeah. But we'll move on to what shouldn't be a close game. The Joe Flacco Bengals take on the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers, I believe, are favored by more than 2 touchdowns in this game at home. Matt, why don't you just roll on this one?
Give me the Packers.
Give me the Packers.
Also, give me the Packers, but don't lose hope, Bengals fans, because you're getting a win next Thursday against us when Flacco actually makes his debut. This is the last you'll have to watch Jake Browning for the year.
They said it could be Flacco on Sunday.
I don't think he's playing.
Which would be
There's
insane.
just no way. I don't think.
The astronaut did it. Why can't Flacco do it?
Don't you
Give me
dare.
the Packers.
Oh my gosh, he's actually going to do it.
He's not doing it.
He might.
It looks like he is.
Do it.
Leverage play.
Dude, I mean, he's already done it once. Give me the Bengals.
Oh my!
I mean, Flacco's already done it.
He has.
Oh no.
Said run it back.
Dude, honestly, the
Wait,
Packers
has this
may not be
happened
real.
before?
What?
Has a quarterback been traded from a team that beat said team
I didn't even. That was not
to
even
another
clicking.
team and then played the same team?
Let's see.
Wow,
That happened?
that would be unbelievable.
That would be an awesome Mr. Relevant of the week.
Oh my
I'm
god,
just going to look it up.
lock.
You keep
Whatever.
going, I'll look it up.
The Bengals get a pick as 14.5-point dogs. Gotta love it. Honestly, we'll be rooting for the Bengals in that game, unless the Packers are my survivor pick.
And then
But-
maybe we'll get, if Rodgers goes down, hear me out. Rodgers goes down, we trade for Russie back.
Oh,
And then Russie plays the Packers.
that would be cinema, and we just get to see Rusty play football again.
Yeah.
That's all. That's
Rusty's
just a
back.
perfect world.
I can't
We
believe
have a
I
stat.
did that.
Brian Greasy
Oh,
was traded
yeah.
by the Bears to the Bucks. In first season back with Tampa Bay, he beat Chicago by throwing 407 yards.
Have a day, Brian Greasy.
Bob's son, Bob Greasy.
Joe Flacco has opportunity.
There's got to be more.
Finn's legend.
be number
Bob
2. I don't
Greasy.
think there's gonna be more. That's very rare.
I think Bob Greasy was good enough.
We'll move on to some big time.
Wait. Oh no. Well, this stat's wrong. I think it's just traded and then beat
Bag
his
'em.
former
Bag
team.
'em.
Sorry.
Moving on to Sunday Night Football, the Detroit Lions, who are now starting to earn some major respect around the league, visit the reeling under 500 2-3 Kansas City Chiefs. Another primetime Chiefs football game Sunday night. This one's at home. What do you got?
Give me the Lions.
The
Chiefs
Lions.
collapse continues.
He's on Chiefs hate watch officially. I'm going to take Kansas City in this game. I think they're going to win this game.
I'm also taking Kansas City. They're gonna win. They just are. Like
last night, or
I don't care, man. Like the Chiefs are still the Chiefs.
They look so.
The
like, they
voodoo
just look
magic will be in play. Goff's gonna throw 3 picks. It's gonna be weird. They're gonna win. It's just gonna be weird.
Right.
It's the Chiefs.
And then they're going to get Rashee Rice back, and my fantasy team's going to be
He is whispering.
so goaded. And
And
he's
then
also
all we're
going to
gonna
be
be talking about is the Chiefs back.
Yeah.
Mahomes is gonna go nuclear.
Give me the Lions. I mean, did the Chiefs just play every single game at home? I mean, what the heck, except for the Giants. Anyway, besides the
Jags.
point.
hater pick. I like it.
Oh, yeah, I guess they did play.
So
Yeah.
2. Yeah.
Give me the Lions.
Moving on to Monday Night Football, we have a guest picker for this game.
Let's go.
The Buffalo Bills take on the Atlanta Falcons, a familiar guest,
Pod legend.
Mr. Michael Mitchell. Welcome.
How we doing?
Oh, you're going to go behind. We need some
I'm gonna go
handshakes
behind,
first. Here we go.
Welcome to the
Yeah,
pod,
we got a
sir.
chair right there for you. Gritty pod man.
Just make it work.
We just make it work.
right.
If you want to
Oh,
crouch
God.
or do it,
Mm.
really nice entrance.
Swatober's getting to it.
Toes are out.
Dogs.
Picks are in.
I'm excited to hear this one.
Super excited. This is kind of like our own like college game day. Like this is our home team.
Yep.
The Buffalo Bills now with a loss on the schedule take on the Atlanta Falcons, who have won on prime time before for the day 3 guys.
Against who? Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to do that.
quite a performance, I might say, for the Falcons in that primetime game as
They
well.
did.
Yeah,
The Falcons
like
are
one of the worst performances I've probably ever seen.
I've seen worse
Like,
performances.
Have you?
Yeah.
Like
Squad
Like
ride
Penn State
dub.
losing to UCLA.
Oh, that was
Ooh.
That's a pretty bad performance.
That was good. The Falcons are 3.5-point dogs in this game. I think it's now up to 4.
No, it started at 4.5, and now it's down to 3.5.
It's at 3.5 now. Might be some money on the Falcons in this game. They are at home playing a team that just lost. JP, why don't you start this one off? Monday Night Football.
Bills bounce back win if I've ever seen one. Give me Buffalo, as much as I hate to say it.
We saw one quarterback from this class break out against the Bills. I'd say that was Drake May's breakout game, which I said was going to happen.
It happened.
I don't see it happening in this one, unfortunately. I haven't seen enough from Penix to feel confident that he can deal against the Bills. The Bills are going to be pissed off that they lost that one and beat themselves. McDermott's going to have that team ready to play. I just can't really talk myself into a Falcons victory. Maybe Michael will, but I'm going with the Bills.
We'll have you go last.
All right.
Matt, do you want to go?
Yeah. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go. So I am gonna take the Falcons to cover.
Oh,
To cover, but okay,
Oh,
but
that's
how about to
chat.
win?
Does the
I'm
chat
taking the
generate
Bills
an
to-
answer?
No. I'm taking the Bills to win. But it's gonna be tight. So
Okay.
Is there like a reason, or are you just like?
well, no, because of my pick. We'll get to it later. We'll get to it.
See, the Falcons are coming off a bye week, and this is a really good opportunity for them. I do think Buffalo's going to win this game. I don't see it. I do think the Falcons are a solid squad, and this would be an opportunity at a signature win of their own. And if the Bills do lose this game, maybe a little worried. But I think they're going to get it done. So I'm going to go Bills. I'm going to give you an opportunity here to convince us otherwise.
Yeah, I have to take the Falcons regardless. I do think it's a scary game, though, obviously. I would feel more confident in us winning if the Bills won last week, honestly, against y'all, which
that's
is
fair.
what really scares me the most. But I think this comes down to it's a time management game almost. The Bills, I think, have the 4th worst run game in the NFL, and obviously the Falcons' run game's pretty much what dominates for us right now. But I will say in the last game that we played, there were 8 to 10 throws in that game where Penix looked like the guy. Like there were 2 throws he had to Drake London, dude in his face, 50 yards down, perfect, hands out, late catch. I mean, he's showing promise to what the future can hold. We are supposed to get AJ Terrell back this week, which I think is huge.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I still think it comes down to who could run the ball better. If the Bills jump on early, get out early, and score, 2 touchdowns before we can score, I don't think we have a chance of kind of battling back in that because we're not a full-on air raid offense. We're a run the ball down your throat until you get tired and then let play action, Drake London down the sideline, touchdown type team. So I just think it comes down to if we can run the ball or not and control the clock at the end of the game. So I think we're going to be able to since the Bills are the 4th worst run defense in the
Bijan
NFL.
should have an absolute game.
Bijan's going to have a great game. He always has a great game.
back?
I don't know.
I don't
That's a
know.
good question.
I'm not sure.
Big.
I'd love to check on that. That's huge for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so from that standpoint, I think the Falcons are going to be able to run the ball up and down and hopefully win the game. Going to that game also, so I can give
Oh,
some
you're
live
going?
updates. Yeah,
What?
Yeah,
Are you going to
yeah.
this game?
yes I am.
Oh, we're gonna have a representative.
We love it. We love it.
Let's
We'll
go.
let you pick one more, too. We got one more game on the slate. The Bears visit the Commanders. They have some bad blood based off what happened last year in that matchup. Caleb Williams versus Jaden Daniels. Year 2. Who you got?
I'm not picking the Bears. I avoid them like the plague.
They're
Give me
better
the
than you.
Commanders. They're not better
Okay.
than us.
You're
The
taking the
Commanders.
Commanders?
Yeah,
Well, the
yeah.
Commanders, they have to go. They can win out and still go 15-2, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
No, well, he already picked them to lose last week, so he didn't
But-
really think they were going.
That's
15-2.
true, but they proved him wrong, and then now
yeah, they did.
they're trying to prove you right. So okay,
Narrative's back on.
I'm going upset here. I'm going Bears on the road. I think Caleb Williams is going to play a great game. I don't believe him.
When?
He's looked pretty good this year. I'm gonna say
He's literally better than any quarterback you have on your roster. Like, you know that, right?
Carson Wentz.
He's better than Wentz.
They have a ring?
he doesn't.
Did Wentz play in either game that he got a ring in?
No, but he was.
I think the Bears are gonna get it done on the road. I think that
Kenny
they've
Pickett has a
been
ring.
they're gonna have a bad
Yeah, he
taste in their
played Super
mouth.
Bowl.
Sorry.
They're gonna have a bad taste in their mouth from last year. I think they're gonna get it done on the road this time in a shocker.
I'm gonna go with the Commanders. Terry McLaurin comes back this week. Just another offensive power that they're gonna add. Jaden Daniels, I think, is still a top 5, possibly top 3 quarterback in the league when fully healthy.
I don't think so.
You don't.
Top 3 in the league?
I think potential-wise, yes, he's a potential top 3 quarterback in the NFL if he stays healthy.
I don't think he's.
I think he's.
I don't
right
know if he
outside that
probably he's
league.
definitely probably top 3 in this draft class.
Oh, here we go with this narrative.
Oh, boy.
But go ahead. That's
Wow.
fine.
Ben Johnson, I think's probably the best or second best offensive-minded coach in the whole league, and so that's always a scary factor. But I just don't trust Williams to produce enough to win. I mean, I have one prop bet. It is DJ Moore anytime touchdown.
Oh, sharp.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Well, Jaden Daniels has not played very good this year for being, and he's been hurt.
He hasn't played.
The games he has played,
He's played like what, 2
3,
games?
I think. I think he played
2
3.
or 3 games, and he played well against the Chargers.
I mean, it was
beat the
kind of
Chargers.
a Bill game.
He kind of beat the Chargers.
But I get it.
It's a great defense.
Who you got?
Better than Drake.
Who you got?
I was really hoping I was going to be the lone wolf on this take, but I'm taking the Bears.
There you go.
I really do think the Bears can go get this one. I think they're going to be able to run the ball. My hot take is that Caleb rushes for 2 touchdowns.
2?
Yeah, it's my hot take. I think
Wow.
he gets in there twice with the legs. Maybe a homer take because he's on my fantasy team, and I want that to happen. But dude, Ben Johnson off a bye week is a scary sight. I think he's going to have that team ready to play.
Mhm.
You know he's going to have some stuff dialed up for that defense. The Commanders haven't played elite football. They played well against the Chargers, but the Chargers are reeling, and I need
They're
to see
riding
more.
high right now
Yeah.
after that win.
But I need to see more to feel confident that they're just going to go out there and dominate. And I think we remember what happened in this game last year. This is the Hail Mary game. Bears played them well. I'm taking the Bears again.
I mean, I'm going completely off script here. I'm going the Bears.
Wow,
go.
Chicago,
Yeah,
Chi-town.
you know, I understand.
Good snag.
Very nice. The Steelers are still alive.
Yes.
I
Go.
understand the Commanders got to win, but it was against
Just a great
the
pod, man.
beat up Chargers team. I'm going the Bears. Like you said, Ben Johnson off a bye is scary.
Let's go.
I like it. Well, that's it for our head-to-head picks. We've given our squad ride. Reminder, it is the Seahawks at
Please.
+1.5.
Come on.
Let's go Seattle. Let's go Sam Darnold. Lead us to the promised land. Now it's time for our against the spread. Who's the Betta picks? I went 3-0 last week. 2-1 from both these boys. 0-3 for P-Man. Trying to get some revenge. Overall, I am 7-8, pushing at 500. Gabe is 6-9. JP is 4-11, and Matt is 3-9. So trying to catch up. Did get a big win with the Jags money line last
Keep fading
week.
me.
I believe everybody hit their prop last week except for JP.
But
But
like 10
we'll
yards.
try to deliver some hot takes, some good picks this week. JP went 0-3 last week. Time for some redemption. Who do you have against the spread this week?
Like I said, I'm changing up. Oh, you said against the spread?
Against
Okay,
the
bet.
spread.
I'm gonna go the Bears against the spread, 4.5.
Bears 4.5.
I'm taking the Cardinals. I think they're going to win the game. I think they cover.
I like it. I was really debating between 2 teams here, and I'm just going to take the homer pick. I'm going to go Patriots -3.5 on the road to cover against the Saints. So
I'm going to take the Falcons at +3.5. I think it's going to be a tight game.
just betting on a Bills 3 or less point victory. Hey, we'll pick. I don't hate it. It could happen. Going on to our underdog money line. He didn't want to take the Falcons outright. Why don't you tell us who you're taking outright as an underdog this week?
Pick them in the pick 'em. Give me the Jets. They're playing in London against the Broncos.
Wow.
Values there.
The Jets. I am going to take Chicago on Monday night. They're going to be my money line pick. I do think they're going to beat the Commanders. So I have them in this one. It sounds like I took your pick. You can
Sure did.
tail.
I'm tail. Well, I'm not tailing because I mean it's my pick too.
Yeah.
But go
Okay.
Bears.
Bears.
Underdog. Give me the Fins.
The Fins. Hey.
I picked them in the pick 'em. We'll see. Probably won't happen, but we're gonna see.
I will say I think teams have voted well when we've taken our own teams for certain things.
Yeah, that I was gonna bring that
That's
up.
a trend that might
Yeah.
be a real thing.
My prop
into.
also is occurring in that game.
Can I switch my pick
Oh.
to Fins? No, I'm kidding. I won't do that. That'd be bad for karma.
Yeah.
It would.
Dude, I really do think they might win.
They really might. Hey,
I'm with you in the
deal was on it. Switched it because it couldn't be 3-1 Fins. That would have been ridiculous. But on to
Only
the
they
prop.
had Najee.
You said you have a
My
prop.
prop
in
is
the same game.
in the Fins game.
What you got?
Justin Herbert over 18.5 rushing yards.
Oh, I
He's
like
gonna tote it.
He is going to tote that. Who you got?
I sought this guy out because one, I love this guy. Two, I think he's going to go nuclear. Khalil Shakir over 45.5 receiving yards.
Ooh, I like.
I've been sharp on the receiving yards this year. I think Khalil Shakir is going to have a monster.
Gonna have a day. I'm also gonna go receiving yards. I'm gonna go Rome Odunze on Monday night. Bears gonna have a big game. Over 64.5. I do think he's gonna get fed. And like you said, Ben Johnson on a bye week is gonna draw plays for his guy. That is the number one guy in that offense. He's gonna have a great day. Rome over.
give me a Emeka over 66.5.
It's a safe play.
I mean,
That
he's
probably
been
will
hitting
happen.
that line. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with Vegas, but I think he's hitting like 80.
Niners are a tough
at
defense.
least. They are, but I think he's
Yamador Lenoir's
Baker's-
going to clamp that.
Vegas.
Baker.
Nobody
he's
has.
Baker's favorite target. In my so
We'll
yeah.
see if he starts feeding.
Vegas
Godwin.
tends to know more than we do.
That's true.
I'm gonna add a prop as
Please
well.
give us some picks. What
Just
you got?
because-
Bijan.
No, obviously,
Oh,
I would
that's a good-
take I
that's a
would
good
take
pick.
Bijan
Bijan
over
over
everything.
everything.
Line is probably a lot, but everyone's hating on him, and I get why. But give me Derrick Henry over 63.5 against the Rams.
Okay,
like
they
it.
they
I
gotta
really
give
do like
somebody.
it.
63.5 is just like he hasn't rushed for over 40 yards the last 3 weeks. I get that,
He's
but
big time dude,
Talk
man.
about him.
if you give him
Fantasy
15 to
segment.
20 yards, he's gonna get 60 yards, 63 yards.
I like it. Well, that is a good transition to our fantasy hot plays of the week. As a reminder, we've started a point system and we have kept track. I believe Gabe is our leader right now at 27 points. JP's at 19, Matt's at 17, I'm at 12 in the rear. Yeah.
That Darren Waller pick really did numbers.
No, I did
Yeah.
decent last week. So last week, the boys, let's see, we had a few actually really nice picks just to remind the viewers. At quarterback, we had QB1 picked Sam Darnold. That was a big point earner.
Let's go.
Justin Field QB6, and Tua QB8. Really, really good picks from the boys. I delivered a negative point pick in Geno Smith. That's okay.
He was
Quinshawn Judkins, once again, a great pick. He was top 10. Tony Pollard was top half. Kamara, but Trey Benson didn't do quite as well. Jalen Waddle was the number. They were.
Trey Benson didn't even play.
I'm sorry, not Trey. Imari DiMercado.
Yes,
my
DiMercado.
apologies. My apologies. Trey Benson was not ranked
Yeah,
very
To be
high.
fair, DiMercado was an inch away from
He was.
being
He
a great
probably would have
fantasy
vaulted
Yeah.
into a point, but he just couldn't hold on to the ball there. But you did follow it up with a Jalen Waddle pick, who was WR4.
Oh,
Stephon Diggs, WR5 with no touchdowns. Could have been really good. Devonta Smith was WR11. Keon Coleman did catch a touchdown, but was clamped for the most part. Finished at WR36. And our sleeper, Darius Slayton, Malik Washington, Woody Marks, not very good picks.
terrible.
However, Darren Waller was tight end 5 as a sleeper, a double point earner.
Oracle.
Gave him a 10-point pick there. So we are going on to episode 9's
He's a lyricist.
fantasy plays of the week. Quarterbacks, time to follow it up. JP, who do you have?
I didn't realize he was picked last week, but I'm going Sam Darnold
QB1.
again. I do think they're going to win that game in Jacksonville, so give me Darnold.
Darnold, big game. Like it.
I can't hate on it because I took him last week.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Give me Kyler Murray.
Mhm.
I already said I think the Cardinals are going to win this game.
Questionable
I think
play.
questionable play.
He did get
Questionable
hurt.
to play.
He got hurt.
Oh,
Like he's hurt.
Oh, I think he's
no,
gonna-
he's gonna play.
he'll
I'm
be
pretty
fine.
confident
Yeah.
he's going to play. I just think he's going to go off, man. I think he gets in there with his legs one time. I mean, the guy's a great
Nice.
fantasy option.
Don't disagree with your take. Hasn't thrown for over 250 yards since week 17 of last year.
That's the good thing about fantasy is rushing means more, and that's why I like Kyler in this one.
I like it. I'm also going to go a guy that I think is going to rush a lot, but also pass for a lot. Justin Herbert. It was mentioned earlier. I think he's going to have an absolute bounce back game. Feed his guys. Dolphins defense he should be able to pick apart. Originally, I thought that they might be from behind, but now it might be just. I'm hoping it's gonna be in front, but I'm gonna go Justin Herbert.
Took him last week. I'm
Run it back.
I'm running it back. Apparently now I'm starting to realize maybe I'm fully in on the Jets here.
You really are.
It sounds like I'm fully in. So yeah, give me Justin Fields. I think he's going to be rushing a lot and throwing it, and I think he's going to have a good game.
So he's going to be rushing a lot and throwing it.
All right, we'll move on. We'll let you keep it rolling with your running back play. Who do you got?
He tore up the Vikings defense somewhat. So yeah, give me Quinshon Judkins.
He's got to be up there.
Quinshon Judkins. Yeah, I'm not.
He was outside the top.
Like I was saying, if you look at averages, he might have been inside the top 20, but season total
he is 20 exactly.
Oh, we'll let you play. We'll play.
All right.
We have a few teams on bye. That's okay. We're gonna allow it. Quinshon Judkins, good pick. He should get the ball a lot in that game. I'm gonna go a guy in a high scoring game, another Bear to have a good game. DeAndre Swift. I think as long as he's still involved in the offense, I know that Bears fans haven't been very high on him. Don't see a lot of competition in that backfield. I think this is an opportunity. I think he had a huge game against the Commanders last year, if I'm not mistaken. A few touchdowns. I think he'll do it again this week. Give me Swift.
I'm taking a guy that I was tempted to put as my sleeper play for the week. And his name's Derrick Henry. I know it's low-hanging fruit. He is the RB21. He's been very quiet, and I think Michael's right. I think it's time he gets back on track. The only shot they have in this game is if Derrick Henry dominates, and he might.
It's a cheeky play.
He's going to get in that end zone for sure, so give me Derrick Henry.
I'm going to go with a guy who dominated against a very poor defense last week and will do it again.
Has so much aura.
Rico Dowdle.
So much.
I understand the Cowboys defense looked better this past week, but I still think they're bad, and Rico clearly dominates against bad defenses unless the Dolphins are just
Revenge
that bad.
Arc.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I like it. Well, why don't you keep us rolling? Wide receiver or tight end here? A pass catcher. Who you got?
I'm going with Devontae Smith.
2 weeks in a row.
Long ball threat. F it. He down there somewhere. Throw it.
Against the G-Men, a Thursday night football play. I like it. Matt, who do you have?
Go ahead.
You don't have one? Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go with Tet McMillan, a rookie that I think is so due to get the end zone. And I think there's going to be some points scored in this game. Clear top option for Bryce Young and the boys. I think he is so beyond due to get in that zone. I think he's going to have a big-time fantasy week. Give me Tet.
My theme of this week has been to take talented players, and I'm going to keep that going. Give me Jacoby Myers. I think this is a get-right game for Geno, and I think Jacoby's going to benefit from that. I don't think Brock Bowers is going to play, unfortunately.
Again.
So he's going to have to take the lion's share of those targets if they want to win this game, so I'm going Jacoby.
Give me Romeo Doubs.
I went deep into the duffel with that one.
Well, he's on my team as well. He's been playing well. So
yes.
They're playing the Bengals. I think they're going to tear him up.
Emerged as a top target.
Jordan Love's going to love
besides
it.
Tucker Kraft, but I like it. Well, time to get to some sleeper plays. That could almost, not really. I guess not, but a sleeper play. JP, who's your sleeper?
I'm going with Tutu. He's kind of emerged as like the guy who I don't know if defenses are forgetting about, that he's just running deep and staff is getting him the ball. So I'm going Tutu.
Tutu Atwell.
I can't argue with that pick. I am going with Mr. Alec Iomanner. I think he was a talented football player that fell too far in the draft, and that was just how I feel about him as a player. In regards to this game, I think it's going to be close. I think they're going to be throwing it a lot, and I think he is going to be the guy that emerges as the wide receiver one in this offense.
I like it.
I think he's going to get a lot of targets this week, so give me Alec.
So kind of a high-flying, air raid game in that game, Raiders-Titans. I like it.
They've shown that they've had a little bit of a connection, so I like it.
I like it. I'm running it back. I think I've picked this guy as a sleeper already, and I just keep hoping it's going to have a boom week. Matthew Golden hasn't eclipsed 10 points all year, man. He just keeps getting open, and just it's going to be one of these weeks, man. And when's a better week than against Cincinnati this week? Especially if it ends up being a close game.
Probably.
Christian Watson's returning this week also.
I don't think it's a factor. He's the first-round pick, Matthew Golden. They're going to try to feed him. I think they're trying to implement him more into the offense, and may end up falling out of sleeper territory, hopefully at a certain point this year. So I'm going to go Matthew Golden.
This pick.
I got Luke McCaffrey.
He's been solid.
I mean,
Give me the kickoff
He has
return
set-
specialist, Luke McCaffrey.
He has
He's
7
actually
receptions.
been-
He has
actually
2
has been,
touchdowns,
he's been playing
146
good.
yards. He had 2 targets for
He has
50
in the
yards.
2 targets.
Wait, 2
Uh,
targets or 2 catches?
So 2 targets and
He's 2
50
for 2.
yards. So he had a 50-yard catch this
He has it in
this
his
week.
blood.
So
Wait, how? You said, what was this stat?
Scary Terry is coming back.
he has
this
50
week.
yards, 1 reception, 50 yards.
Oh, so he didn't have 2 catches. It was 1
No,
catch.
just 2 targets.
with the returning Scary Materi.
It could be
don't fear him?
a ball knower pick.
I have a feeling.
I feel like this could be a sharp by the end of the week.
It could be a ball knower. And
Especially if they're going to
speaking-
go 15-2, they kind of need him to be a weapon.
It's in the blood, man.
Speaking of ball knower picks,
Dang.
it's time. Put it away.
Close that laptop.
It's time to see if Mr. Relevant is a ball knower.
Oh boy.
26 and 24 right now. So above 50%. Are you going to ask questions?
Sure. What are the qualifications for the questions again?
You must know it.
Just anything related.
No.
The first one.
First one, reasonable trivia that most ball knowers would know, or should hopefully all. And then a true or false on if a guy was a day 3 guy or not. Okay. To clarify what your strong suit is, as far as ball knower questions, you are below 500, 8 and 10. As far as true false 50-50, you are 11 and 7. So
Okay.
it's very helpful, I guess, when you get some help in that regard. Whatever. Boys, do we have our questions ready?
Yeah.
JP, why don't you fire away?
In 2003,
Okay.
a young man by the name of Calvin Johnson
Mm-hmm.
lost the Georgia Offensive Player of the Year
Yeah.
award.
Mm-hmm.
Who did he lose it to?
Sean McVay.
Bam.
Very nice. I love that. Do you know that?
I had no clue. I've
Really?
never heard that ever.
Sean McVay played quarterback at Marist.
What?
Nice.
And
Yes.
he beat out Calvin Johnson that year.
That's
I don't know
ball
where.
knower.
Where did Calvin go to high school?
I don't know.
I don't know. He went to Tech though, so I don't know.
Oh,
where
I know he
high
went to
school.
Tech.
That's hey, love that.
Dude,
That was a great question.
Where did you hear that? That's
That was
heck of a
pretty
pull.
popular news.
I've never heard
Posted
that.
At some point.
Is that recent?
No.
This was like 3 or 4 when McVay first emerged.
Oh wow,
I love that question.
that's really cool.
It's a great question. 1-0 this week. That's a strong start.
Sandy
Let's
Creek.
keep going. No,
Sandy
let's not
Creek.
keep going.
Yeah,
Jabari
wow.
Smith went there.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
You ready, bud?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Which NFL team lost the first 4 Super Bowls that they played in?
Like,
It's a good question.
really? This is what you're doing? The first 4 Super Bowls they played in.
Correct.
It's a very prominent, like, well-known thing.
You just like looked at me like that was a crazy question.
It's not. Okay, it's the Vikings, right?
Final answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost 4. Isn't that crazy? 4 of them.
Holy
Okay,
hater
yeah,
question.
That's a hate.
Dang,
yeah,
dude.
that's a hate
0
question.
rings is crazy.
Very nice. Do you want to go? Or you want me to go?
Yeah, I don't know if this has been asked, but we'll see if it has.
Oh.
In what year did the first Super Bowl take place?
Wow.
Okay.
That's a tough cue.
It's in the 60s. God, I'm gonna be mad if I don't get it.
You just got to do math, I guess.
Is it 65?
Close.
67. Oh,
6, 7.
That sucks. Off by 2 years. That's fine.
1967. It was a good try, though.
That's tough. That's tough. Hey, good question.
Thank you.
Is that? Wait, can someone fact
Super Bowl 59 was coming up.
I thought this year was Super Bowl 60.
I think it
Fact
was
check.
59.
Fact check. Fact check.
Fact
Fact
check
check.
it.
Fact check. Fact check.
Super Bowl. January 15th, 1967, Super Bowl 1.
What Super Bowl's this year?
Did we not have a
That would
Super
make
Bowl?
this
You gotta
58.
think.
isn't it?
This is 58. Actually, it is.
I thought it was 59.
I think it's 58.
Anyways,
It's also played the fall.
whatever.
All right, we're gonna do a more recent question for you.
I kind of like the old ones.
Okay. Well, you weren't alive for some of the old ones, so we're gonna give you one that you were clearly alive and well, and maybe watching the NFL at this point. Who was the Panthers' starting quarterback before Bryce Young?
God, it could be.
This is 3 years ago, or
You
4 years
know
ago.
this.
It's either It's either Baker or Darnold.
What was the question?
God, I'm really gonna pick the wrong one, aren't I? Baker went to the Rams mid-season. Yeah, it's Baker. It's got to be Baker.
That's your final answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer.
It was Sam Darnold. Gosh, you said it.
I know.
Baker was
I knew
his
it was one of
backup.
them. Really, Baker was that deep in the hole? What a
Why do you think
testament
he
to
hates
Baker.
Carolina?
Wait.
Why do you think he went to the Rams?
Yeah, the Super Bowl thing makes sense because this year's year 60 and it's 2026 and then 59 years. Okay.
So it's 59 this year?
No, it's
58.
60, but like 59 years before that was Super Bowl one. You know what I'm saying?
So Super Bowl 60 is this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wild.
Okay.
I'm not good at that. Hey. What's that, 2-2 then in the front half?
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad. And you had Sam Darnold, and I thought you were
Better than the Vikings Super Bowl record.
Well,
Moving on, we have true false questions. Now, these you have 50-50 chance at these, man. P-Man, you got a draft question for him?
yeah, I've got one. Was Kareem Hunt a day 3 guy?
Where did he go to college?
He went to Toledo.
He has UDFA just written all over him. Just the way he acts off the field.
All right.
I'm sorry.
You don't think he
insult to DFAs because you realize they have to be like perfect
Yeah.
for them to even get a shot.
No, I'm sorry.
Like that's a crazy take.
He thinks he had a bad
Or just
negative draft
disrespected Jalen Warren.
process,
The disrespect of Jalen Warren.
and many other UDFA
Specifically
lessons.
Jalen Warren.
All right. He was a day 3 guy.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer.
He was not a day 3 guy.
Oh.
His character was better than that. He was the third round pick for the Chiefs.
0 for 1 there. That brings him to 2-3 on the week.
Was Richard Sherman a day 3 guy?
Oh yeah, he was.
Final
Yes,
answer.
he was a day 3 guy.
Correct.
Yeah.
Very
He was a
nice.
Day 3 guy.
With conviction.
This can be any player,
Yeah.
correct?
Correct.
Okay.
But you must know if he was a day 3 guy or not.
No, yeah, I do. And I
Day
think
3 guy is rounds 4
he'll
to
know this
7.
answer.
Day 3 of the draft for our viewers that don't know.
Was future Hall of Famer Will Howard the day 3 guy? Steelers Hall of Famer, I should say.
He was a day 3 guy.
Yes, he was.
He very much was. Very recently was.
He was
4 and
almost
3.
a no day guy.
Yeah, that's why I was between that and
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. All right, I got a guy. Was Darren Waller a day 3 guy?
Where did he go to college?
Georgia Tech.
Tight end, Georgia Tech. Sounds like he was a day 3 guy.
That's your final answer.
Yeah.
Yes, he was a day 3 guy.
Well done.
Hey, very well done. And that brings you to what? Was that 5-3?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
5-3
Yeah.
on the week. That brings your record to 31-27 total.
On the up, guys.
You were on the up. I mean, we started hot. We started to hit a little bit of a lull,
Brought it back.
and now we're back. Well, the day 3 guys will be back for episode 10 next week. Next Thursday will drop. Episode 9 will drop this Thursday. Hopefully, you're watching this on a Thursday. And we wish you guys a great weekend of football from the day 3 guys, from all the day 3 guys and our guest, Michael Mitchell. We appreciate you guys for watching if you're still here. And continue to like and subscribe. We appreciate everybody and all the support. But we'll see you next week. That's been the day 3 guys, episode 9. Well done, guys.
Another question I was going to ask you, Matt, instead of that one was, what is